They pay you for your value, living to get both. How you know when it's the end of the show? You bring the cast back, last bow, outro. So either you pay attention to get ghost. They ain't for the snitching, you burning it like the toast. You just a youngin' and running it like the most. Fast tail between your legs and trying to get the post. Coming for your juggler, homie, is no joke. You 90 at the free throw, I bet you gon' choke. Another lesson, you guessing, I'm not finessing. I passed another test and walking up on my blessing. Give it up, let's treat it like a cold read. Get through it, then we keep what we do and what we don't need. Edit it and put it out, you better ball. Stand by for the curtain call. Walk the walk, talk the talk, you gotta give it your all. Make your bread and get the crib before the curtain fall. It's your curtain call, your curtain call. It's your curtain call, your curtain call, your curtain call. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. What's going on? Yeah. Let's go and cut that song off, man. I love that song. Thank you to my man Psycho for hooking us up with a cool intro song. He made that song a little while back, and I asked his permission. Hey, can we use this for the opening? I love it. Called Curtain Call. It matches perfect. We bring celebrities to you guys from all sorts. I know you guys must think, oh, you know, we got to have the Tom Cruises, you know, the Brad Pitts, you know, all them guys, you know, they're celebrities. They are in their own right. But people that do what I do is also celebrities, right? We do things, right? We got guys behind the scenes, on camera. People do interviews. People that does the lighting. They're all celebrities because without each other, we could not be at the status where we would like to be, if that makes sense. So tonight, guys, like I said, man, you're gonna enjoy yourself. Lenny Kravitz is here with us this evening. And man, he's gonna sing with y'all. He gonna bring out all the tunes for you. And I just cannot wait. I'm sorry that you see the smile on my face because I can see him at the Gorilla Post right now, and he's laughing. He's having. I wish you guys could see I wish y'all could see what I'm seeing right now. Y'all will be losing your minds. But I will say this: I told y'all, make sure you guys are checking everything out. You know, I did write this out earlier. It said, you know, everyone, we'll tell your friends it's going to be a good time tonight. I couldn't even type. I was so excited. We got Eli saying hello to me, man. It's good to see you. We got Carol XOXO. Thank you for being here and appreciate you. Digging the music, as we're saying. They're saying hello to each other in the group. We're just going to go down the list just like this, everybody. So you can see the love that we're doing. And I do want to share this really quick with everybody. If you are going to chat on the side, because I will post those up. However, if you are disrespectful in any way, I say this in every show. If you are disrespectful in any way, I'm gonna cut you out. I'm gonna call it, cut it, remove you out, like a sit, like a sis, like a sis that you grow, whatever. We're gonna pop it out. We're gonna take care of it. You gone. So I'm just letting you guys know that be respectful. I have no problem you sharing and having fun. We are gonna hit some interesting topics tonight, some serious topics tonight, but we're gonna make it not serious in its own right, but have a little fun with it, so it's not so intense. And so yeah, just sharing that with you. It's gonna be a good time. So definitely please chit chat. Also comment in the comment section. Be respectful, be kind. That's all I can say. And there's gonna be a great show. Also, if you look on the screen, guys, you can see if you want to follow my man. He has his Instagram up there. I'm gonna read it to you right now. I'm waiting for it to scroll up. It says IG is LenDog23, and then of course Facebook is Lenny Snyder. You can correspond me at Fireline_Entertainment and Facebook Alan G. Moser III. Now you can find me at Fireline ENT. If you actually punch it in, a lot of the stuff will pop up. Not too bad there. Chalino, ladies and gentlemen, is in the house. Man, Chalino, thank you, brother. I love his tomato, always fresh. His tomatoes are there, always looking good, making me hungry. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to bring up Mr. Kravitz, man, I want to hear some good songs, man. I'm excited for this. Let me go ahead and bring him up really quickly. All right, ladies and gentlemen, million records sold, platinum gold. Here it goes, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado, Lenny Snyder, aka real name Lenny Kravitz, or you know what I mean, reverse it. Lenny Kravitz, real name Lenny Snyder. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen.
I want to get away. I want to fly away.
Yeah.
You don't know how many times I get that, man.
Come on. I like the candle, man. I like the candle. That's what you get there.
Gotta set the mood. Gotta set the mood, man. You know what I mean? Because I'm grown folks now.
I thought you were gonna pull out, you know, ain't nothing gonna go my way. Okay, I see the candle. You wanted to put the phone out. I see you. Okay, let me go ahead and put your real stats, everybody. I wanted to have a little fun with that. Here's his real stats. Let me get this out. I'm gonna pull him back down for a second because I'm gonna pull him out.
You gotta reel it back.
Here it goes. I'm gonna pull him back correctly. Get ready. Here it goes, ladies and gentlemen. 20 years worked for NBC. Currently working for All Access, Access Hollywood, and Access Daily. Yes, all the accesses. Okay. Was the co-host and on-air talent for Inside the Edge, which you're going to see. My very first interview was with him. I met him there, ladies and gentlemen, on the red carpet. Currently working on a new show coming out soon, which he will talk about that in a second. Family guy, husband, father, and a good friend. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Lenny Snyder.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate you having me on, man. Like, thanks for pumping me up. You a good hype man.
I'm all right. I do okay. I have to have it in front of me, or I'm gonna forget half the things and call you Lenny Kravitz again. You know,
there you go.
Yeah, I'll have to have that there.
But I appreciate it, man. Yes, 20 years. That's a lot. That's a long time, man.
20 years, man. It's right around it because I think if you might as well call it 20 because I think when we did that interview it was like 2004-ish, like right before 2005-ish. So
man, I don't even remember yesterday. So man, I don't know. I believe you if you said 1999, I would have believed you.
Well, I wasn't in California. I don't want to be a liar. So but we're at 2020 now, and we almost at 2021. So if you do the math, you know, you look at that almost 16 years, 17 years. So yeah, it's close to. You might just round it off to 20. It's kind of like solo, you know, with the 12 parsecs. You had to round it down. You know, hey, that's how we do it. But man, how have you been in quarantine, man? Let me ask you that question first and foremost. You look good. You look healthy. And I've seen. I know it's like we don't talk all the time. You're busy. I'm busy, and I'm really glad you said yes to coming on here. And but I see that your babies are growing, man, and your wife looks beautiful as ever, and you look as wonderful as you could look. So my question is what y'all be doing in the quarantine hangout life, man, to keep everything going?
This, right? This, nothing. Just chilling. It's I don't know, man. Like it's you know we both been working from home, which is that's the weirdest thing.
What does your wife do, if you don't mind me asking her, if you're allowed to say?
She works in music. She's the supervising accountant or director of accounting. Excuse me. She might stab me if I got that wrong, but supervising accountant at Warner Chappell Music.
Okay.
So she stays busy. We just be working from home, like competing. I have to go outside to make a conference call. She has to go outside, stay inside to make a conference call, and just everything with the kids, the learning. She got to do all the teaching, man, because I get frustrated. Me and my son will probably be boxing by now.
How old are your kids now?
My youngest is 5, just turned 5 a couple months ago, and the oldest he will be 10 in August. So.
Well, you know, I'm going to flip. You might have met her, maybe, but do you believe that my little girl now is no longer little? She's 21, turning 22 in December. Yeah, Malia is a grown lady doing her thing. Very proud of her. But, you know, she's in this crazy world, man. It's tough out there.
I know she got a boyfriend?
We won't go there.
See, but you, man, you know, hey.
Hey, no, you know what? I met him and I hung out with him, you know, a couple times, you know, because we've done some things all together as a family, as a group family, you know, we want to call it. And he seems like a real nice guy, you know, believes in the Lord, and that's my biggest thing, you know. Because listen, I tell people this all the time. When you are married or when you get married or in a new relationship, this is why it's so important to have God in the relationship, because yes, there's that 5% out of the entire 95%, right? That never don't know really about God. They just good people and they married 50 years.
Yep.
And I'll even go less than that, 2%. I'll say 2%. The other 98% have lost their minds. They're crazy.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. So the reason why I say that is this, because everybody doesn't understand when you get together, you know how this is, man. Oh, it's wonderful. It's beautiful. Oh, it's called the honeymoon phase, the infatuation. You smell the perfume. Ooh, it smells so good. You in that infatuation for the first couple years. It's just like when you get a brand new car, you infatuated for the first couple years, and then you want to get rid of it because you want a brand new thing that's on the lot. Same thing with the female. It's the exact same, and with the male, it's the same thing. Like, we want something new, or we get tired of whatever we think that we is the best. That's just in our nature. So the only way that we can make sure we don't change up, if you will, upgrade, if you want to call it that, or whatever. I hate to use the word upgrade. Let me rephrase that. It's like you got better models.
I know.
But what I'm saying is if you don't have God in the center of that to where it's keeping you together, then you're gonna just fold. You know what I mean? You're gonna give up and just go to the next person or be done with it. You know what I mean? Right. So yeah, so it's nice to know that my daughter found somebody that is a godly person that believes in the Lord and will try to rate and be with her in that realm, because you know, if you heard that unevenly yoked, it's a true statement. It really is. If one's not the other, it's like it doesn't work. You know what I mean?
I mean, I just want to get this information. Like, hey, hi, Carol. Nice to meet you. Thank you for listening. Hello, Helen. But I just want to get ready for my daughter. I know I have a long ways. She's 5 years old. You know, I'm ready to put a chokehold on a brother. So,
hey, you could do what I do with my brother right now, man. You know, his daughters are turning. Oh my God, I cannot believe I'm saying it. My nieces are turning 13 in like 2 months, like September, and I know they can take care of themselves. But let me just say that I feel like with their other uncle, Mr. CeeLo, if we call him that, and of course myself, and of course Willie, we would do the Bad Boys recreation scene.
Oh yeah. Check. So it's already happening.
Have you seen Bad Boys for Life yet?
I have, yes, I have.
And it's funny how he actually comes back. It was hilarious. It was good to see him.
Yeah, it was good, man. They're a good duo. They're a good tag team, and
I'm hoping. Well, they already said that the fourth one's coming, so it's there's no mistaking.
Hey, I'm a Martin fan. I'm a Will Smith fan. So hey, bring it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So your girls, everybody, or your girls doing great. Your son's doing great. How's the homeschooling? You said it's all right. You said you want to choke them out, but you doing all right. The wife's taking care of that.
Yeah, she does all that, man. Because you know what, like I get frustrated. I'm an emotional person. You know what I mean? I wear everything on myself. I wear my heart on my sleeve, and
me too.
Yeah, it just wouldn't work together. So I'm glad she takes time out during the day. She sits with him, and you know, it's good. It's good. It's a better situation for the household because you know we're already been here for 3 months, man, and it's actually been good and bad. I will say so because you know a lot of these projects I've been needing to do, I've been getting them done at the house. You know what I mean? So that's been a good thing on being at the house. But
did you find yourself, Lenny, where because I don't know how your home structure is when you were working full time at going to your work and coming home, because I know a lot of moms and dads, celebrity moms and dads, especially in that realm, are that hard-working dad and mom that works 15 hours a day, dropped off the kids at the babysitter, and when now with this quarantine, they finally got an opportunity to sit down with the kids, and some of them didn't even know what their kids is like, what they like to eat, what they wanted to do, like because they were so out of touch with their kids.
Yeah.
They never. Did you have that issue, or were you all good? Were you out of touch with your children, or were you good?
No, not really, because we're very involved with our kids. Even though we work so much, I would say that we're deeply involved in their career. I mean, in their life. My son plays baseball, so that's and I coach his team. It's a lot of work. I tell you, it's a lot of work. You work, like you said, 10 to 15 hours a day. You want to just go home and and relax, but you got to go straight to the field or straight to practice, or then you got to put in that work. But
Yes.
honestly, that's the joy in my life. My daughter does dance. It's good to see her. Try to find something that she likes, and it's really good. And just being there to support the kids, that's been key. But a lot of help due to my parents.
Right. What does your son like to do? What is he? Because you said your daughter likes to do dance, and now what about your son?
Yeah, he does baseball, and then he wants to play basketball now. So
Right there for you. You see that right there? You go.
yes sir, yes sir. Yeah, you see that Let's Go Dodgers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Really missing baseball right now. Really missing baseball. But
I think everybody's missing all sports right now, man. Watching these empty arenas. I'm watching, the WWE and all these guys, whatever else is, they're doing it to the non-public, and I thought about this. I'm like, why don't they have the money? They could do it really easy just to give the experience to the fans that are watching at home.
Yeah.
Let's just say at the Performance Center, they put a green screen around the ring, and they insert while we're watching at least like fake fans. Put some fake fans in there with some fake crowd noise. They could do it. They could do it. You know what I mean? And then they commentate. And heck, even make it to where they can see it. The wrestlers see it, because then because it's all psychological. It is all. So if they don't see it or feel it, man, it's got to be tough to act it. So I give them for acting. You know what I mean? Because they got to act. Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be a different element, different than what we've ever seen before.
Right.
But honestly, I've been getting my little fix. I've been watching the KBO, the Korean baseball, the organization. That's good. I mean, no fans, but it's been something. It's been live sports. UFC. I've, like you said, I've been even turned into wrestling. I mean, I dislike. I really hate wrestling nowadays. I shouldn't say I hate. I used to be a big fan. Randy Hogan, Macho Man, Bret Hart.
I got you. Yes, sir. Yeah.
So that's when it was good.
Yeah. R.I.P. Macho Man, man. Yeah. Oh, it was so crazy. I actually heard him talk in his regular voice for the first time. There's on WWE Network, there is a new Sting. Sting is also my favorite wrestler of all time, aka Steve Borden. Big shout out to him, man. Was this when I first came to California in 2006? I saw on TBN, is the Christian network, and he was there talking about him being saved, and he had a church out in Santa Clarita. I was like, wait a minute, I could go see Sting at church at the same time, get God answers. I was like, and that's only an hour away from my home. I was like, I'll do the drive. So it was so cool because I was a part of that and got a chance to see him. And then I actually was discipled by him for 2 years. We used to do what's called More Men. So it was two of his best buddies, and then me, and then we would go to like Denny's every Tuesday and just talk about life and God and how we can work our lives and be better men. And I did that for 2 years, man. It was awesome. But with that, man, he's got a new WWE Network has a new show of him called The Lost Tape, and it was his match against Bubba, Big Bubba, or whatever it was. The guy, the cop. What's his name? The one with the big dude, the Big Bubba.
Oh yeah.
Blanking his name right now.
I know Big.
It's on the tip of our tongue. You said we want to say.
Hey, research team. Hey, can you look that up? Yeah.
Appreciate that. That's good production work right there. But yeah, so that guy, he about his match, it was supposed to follow him.
The Big Boss Man.
Yeah, there it is. We'll just say the Big Boss Man. That's the one. And so, good job on the creative team back in the back. Good job on the search team. Appreciate it. That's why you get paid the big bucks. Now, with that being said, they had all these interviews. He followed around him. It's like never before seen interviews and stuff him doing, and then the match in this way. But here's the crazy part. So Macho Man, they had a moment where they actually were talking and kind of off camera for the first time. And everybody says how Macho Man is that guy that it never leaves him. Like he's always talking that way. And it was the first time I actually saw him like talk. It was like more. So like he's like Macho Man. Dig it, sucker. And this one it was a little bit more like this, but it was tough. I was like, whoa, Macho. So check that out. It's about a 30 minute thing on the WWE. You can actually find it on YouTube, some of the stuff too. So
yeah, good stuff. I love that stuff.
All right, I want to move on to something crazy now, Lenny. Man, I don't know what's wrong with I want to say Kravitz every time, man. I don't know what it is. I'm tell you what.
I know. I'm used to it though, man.
Mr. Snyder. And then when I say Mr. Snyder, I'm thinking of Snyder Cut from Justice League. I'm so confused.
And when you say Mr. Snyder, I'm thinking about where my father at, man. Like.
Oh, there you go. So Lenny, if I'll make a deal with you, if I call you Kravitz, you have to start singing a song. I'll try not to make sure I do it on purpose. But if you don't
do it on purpose, though, man. I only know one song of Lenny Kravitz. Maybe two. Maybe two.
Yeah.
Maybe two.
American Woman.
American Woman. Yeah.
Ain't nothing gonna go my way. That's a good one. You can do that one too.
And then whatever the one I sang at the opening. So
just rotate that in. But
you gotta help me. You gotta help me.
I got you. Okay. So Lenny Snyder. See, I got you. I'm gonna showcase where we first met. I'm gonna do my very first interview with Inside the Edge, and we're gonna show that clip right now.
I don't even remember this.
Man, you had a good time with this, man. Me and you. And this is why I wanted to become your friend, because I love when I meet people and you just connect. I love to stay with that person forever. And we had that. The moment we talked, you could just tell that we connected at that moment. And I want to say thank you to everybody here. We got Foxy Roxy. Man, she's beautiful. Everybody's beautiful, man.
Hey, Foxy Roxy. What's happening, girl?
Carol's beautiful. Helen's beautiful. Chelino, you a handsome guy, my guy. I ain't calling you beautiful. Eli.
Chelino, what's up, Chelino?
And Little Mamas, a.k.a. MC. You know, I ain't going to say the last name if you don't have to say no more. You also pretty as well, Miss Beautiful. Everybody in here is beautiful. If I forgot anybody's name in here, I apologize. I said Carol already, but I'll say it again. Carol's a beautiful young lady. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right, it's time to get into the dirt. I'm gonna go ahead and
I'm gonna
find this video. I already have it found, but I'm gonna actually just get to it. All right, let's pop it in here. Oh Lord, it's loading up. It's loading up, and once it gets loaded, I will pull it up. Foxy Roxy, it's really good to see you. Hope you're having a good time here. Oh man, it's
good to see everybody. Nice to hang on and happy Friday.
2008. Hold on. Why is it not pausing? Thank you. All right, 2008. All right, here it goes. We're gonna go here.
2008. I had a lot. Oh man.
Are you ready for this, my guy?
Let's roll this footage. Roll that being footage.
Let's roll it. Here we go. Here it is.
It's AGM in the house, brother.
AGM, you know, I know his real name. I was about to call her on his real name. I don't know what this business out on the streets.
Oh, yeah. That's how we do it right here. Right on. Well, today's all, man. We got a lot of stuff going on here with Gentleman Creative Video with everything. And, of course, my AGM production, Foul Entertainment. We got movies coming out. We got music coming out. All kinds of stuff, man. A lot of big stuff.
A lot of big stuff happening, and, you know, a lot of big stuff like the president, man, presidency, man, presidential race, everything, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's getting big. Who you going for?
Obama, you know, man, Obama.
I have to ask you straight up. You just never know about it.
You know, I'm going to be like one of them right-wing black people voting for McCain. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself.
That's crazy.
Definitely Obama, man. I think that's going to make it happen.
There it is. Wow.
2008.
Wow. That's
2008.
2008.
A lot of less grace. I tell you.
No, you look, man. Look, I already know you put a filter on to make yourself look wiser and more wisdom. That's nothing right.
Nah. This is all kids, each and every one of them. And wife. I'm telling you, man. But I earned these grades, man. So.
I feel you. Now, I know I wasn't the only celebrity at that time. You got some bigger names. I would like to go through them names. I'm gonna go into the section of that really quickly because let's go ahead and go in here real quick. All right.
There's a few people that I've talked to along the way.
Yeah. Let's go ahead. Let's see what we got. Let's see who pops up on the list. Let's see what we got. Oh, well, shoot, we get me first. All right, I like that. A few of us getting it down. I like that. Look at that.
Wow, look how young you are. Oh my goodness.
All right, now who's this gentleman? Who we got here?
That is and what's his name?
He looks familiar. I just don't get the. I don't
the
get the
guy from Necessary Roughness. He's director. Lord forgive me.
Get your production team in there to get it handled. Come on.
Hey, it's that guy. Go to somebody else.
Is that? Hey, production team, can we find out who this guy is right here? All right,
get that. His name is Oh, my boy Aries. I love that dude. That's my boy. That's my boy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Is her name Bing, right? Lou Bing? Is that what her name is?
Bai Ling, man. Oh my goodness, dude. I haven't seen her in a long time.
Yeah, I met her at the Dragon Fest last year. Had a chance to get a photo op with her and do things. It was cool. She was kind of really nice to talk to for a minute. Yes, everybody's wife at one time. Wow.
Yes, I had. I don't know how I got away with this in my room, living at home. I had the which poster, Carmen, her bending over with the the thing.
Yes.
I don't know how my mom let me have that. And then when I had a chance to actually meet her, she couldn't be the sweetest person. She just she smelled lovely, she smelled good, and
of course.
Yeah, that was a big highlight.
Yeah, you can't look that good and smell bad. I'll tell you that right now. And if you do, that is something that you can do what's called a pass. You can pass on that.
Yeah. Hey, even if she stank, I would have been all about it.
Yeah. Well, look at this guy. Too hot. Too hot for lady. Yeah, that's a good song right there, boy. It's Coolio in the house.
Hey, if we find that interview, that was probably one of my craziest and interesting interviews. I'll tell you that much. It was really he was on one that day.
He looked like he was on it. I've seen this chick. Who is this chick?
That is Miss Danica McKellar. She played Winnie Cooper on Wonder Years.
That's why she looked familiar.
One of my favorite shows growing up as a kid because it was during the time as adolescence, hormones, and it was an important time in the life, and then Winnie Cooper was a big part of that. Let's just say that. Yeah.
I like that. No, for sure. David Brenner. Wow. Okay. Now I know they've seen his face, but what movies he been in? I've seen him a few times.
Production team. Yeah, you're gonna get that. But I know David Brenner from all his a lot of his stand up. Rest in peace, sir. Rest in peace, Mr. Brenner passed away a couple years ago.
Yes, sir.
He probably that was like one of my funnest interviews. I like base the interviews that I do with celebrities as I base it if let's say if I meet somebody and they're having a terrible day, and I interview them, and it's just like that's my lasting impression of them. I mean, that's right. Just to be honest, and certain people, for the most part, people were fun, especially with the show we did with Inside the Edge. It was it's in the name. It's edgy. It's edge. So
yeah. Well, it looks like he's making you laugh, man. You look like you're having a good time right there.
Oh, definitely, man, definitely. Oh,
I believe this is my man from Married with Children, right?
yes, sir. My boy David Faustino. Good dude, man. Good interview. Good. Uh, like I said, man, that's one of the good ones. That's one of the good interviews, and hopefully you can be able to play some of them during the show. But he, like that, man. We have fun. I remember all the terrible ones, so I don't want to say it now. I could put it out there, but that was definitely a good one. Definitely a fun because we all watched the show. We all watched Married with Children.
Of course. I don't think I know this one.
Come on, man! You don't know. That's Mr. Bell.
It's the lighting right now, man. I'm trying to look at the lighting. I'm trying to look how close I am to the screen.
That right there, that right chair. That's Dennis Haskins. He played Mr. Belding on Saved by the Bell.
Oh, now I see it. Now,
There you go.
He gained a little bit of weight right there.
Man, he gained a lot of bit of weight, man. That cat. I don't know if you ever for those that used to hang out in Burbank. He used to go to this bar that they recently tore down. It was called Dimples, and he was always be there. He was just he would hit on so many chicks and all these young girls. So he was the man because he knew I was Mr. Belvin.
Well, you do know they're coming out with a reunion show,
yes,
right?
Yes.
And I heard he's in it.
Yeah.
And he doesn't look the same. I think he must have gained lost his weight. Maybe he lost his weight. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. In that picture, that was probably around 2007. Yeah, he had a lot in his like the garganta area, the throat.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man. I've been gaining weight too, so hey.
Oh, me too. I'm the heaviest man right now.
The quarantine making us take a little sips earlier than we normally do.
Yes, sir. All right, who we got here, my guy? Let me know.
Oh, that's my boy D-Ray Davis, man. And if you can look in the back, if you can see, he's looking at the camera, dude. That's Kwame Brown. Used to play for the Lakers, basketball player, NBA. Kwame Brown.
Right here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, cool. Right on.
Kwame Brown. But that interview was funny too. These are the things that I'll remember forever because I clowned D-Ray on that during that interview, so it was pretty good.
All right,
girl.
Who we got here?
We got Miss Emily Proctor, man.
All right, now I know we got to show that interview here in a minute.
CIS. And,
my boy. Bum, bum, ba-da, bum.
With the tight shorts, with the booty shorts and everything.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
yes,
man.
Sir. Yes, sir. Eric Estrada.
And you got him doing the duck list, man. That's what I'm talking about. Look at his daughter. His daughter's like, man, Dad, don't do that dang duck lips now.
Yeah, she's like, I'm so over this, man. Like, get it over with. Get it over with.
That's good. Oh, that's so good.
So
now I want to say he looks. You probably know, so I'm gonna let you tell me who this is.
That right there. That's my boy. That's my brother. Well, my brother from another mother. That's my boy Grady, Mark Grady Taylor. We did the show Inside the Edge together. We co-host together, and actually that dude right there, my brother, my boy. We're actually coming out with a new show coming really soon.
We're gonna talk about that in a little bit. Yes, sir. We're gonna talk about that in a little bit.
Really soon. So I mean, we ain't got nothing else to work on, but
hey.
My boy Greg.
This is the dude from Heroes and a few other shows. Yes, sir.
Bloomberg, yeah. Really nice guy, really good actor. We hung out a few times after red carpets and stuff. Really good guy, nice guy to hang out with. So, even though I'm not a celebrity,
man. Now here's my hold on. I'm gonna ask you the question. Remind yourself to ask me. I had to ask you a question about you and the celebrities. So don't forget to ask me that question if I don't remember, okay? And you can ask it after the photos. Sounds like a deal.
Okay. I got to think about it.
Now he looked familiar, and I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on the name, but he looked familiar too. What the heck?
That's Greg Gurman. He's been in Tons of movies, man.
Yeah, that's why I'm seeing the face, but the name's not punching in.
You know, research. Y'all, man, y'all slipping on who sent them these pictures.
Yeah,
I mean, like, seriously. Like, man, you see what I got to deal with, man. You see what I got to deal with.
You see what I feel you, man. We connect. Everybody gonna get fired in a second, man. We're gonna do some
business. Yeah. I'm a doctor.
You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So, Race to the Cure. Who's this gentleman here? Just someone that.
That's Ryan Quantentin from True Blood. Really good dude, really good guy. And then that's another dude. Like we hung out after all of this, and really nice guy, and stuff like that. That's what I appreciate. People, people that treat you like a person. Not people that. Hey, look at me. I've been on this many shows. I've been on this many. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
You put on your pants the same way I put on my pants. I mean, I think.
Exactly. Yeah, you're right. You think about it. You might think that. Who's this young lady?
That is Sharon Lawrence. She's been on a lot of pretty good actress. Like research. Help me.
Yeah, here we go. You look like he told you one hell of a joke.
He actually was making fun of me right there. So Mr. John Sally.
He looks tall as hell, man. He's tall.
Hey, my cameraman had to shoot from his basically in a crotch position, man. He's that tall. We still cut him out, man. I'm like, do you need to stop moving with your tall behind?
Yeah, because I can see the cameras pointed up. I can see that. That's tough.
Hey, man, don't be hating on my my vertically challengedness.
Of course not. Okay, and this young lady, we're going to see her interview too in a little bit.
Oh, that is Miss Judy Reyes. She's really sweet. She was on Scrubs for many years, and what else has she done?
I never saw that show.
Yeah, I fairly watched it. But she again, that was a great event. Actually, that was Susan G. Komen breast cancer awareness event. That was really good. Especially doing that kind of show. It definitely had to turn it down. Turn down for my normal Lenny Snyder Inside the Edge interview. So
right. I can't tell from this angle.
That is Catherine McPhee. She's from American Idol, and she is she married to David Foster now, or like they're engaged.
She almost looks like that girl from Vampire Diaries, the one that played the doppelganger. It looks like her for a second. It's not her, but it looks like her for a brief moment, if you know what I'm talking about.
Just a little bit, yeah.
All right, Lauren. Am I going to pronounce her name right? Maher. Am I saying that right?
I guess.
Hey, it looks like you're trying to say her name properly. It looks like she's laughing. Going, heck no, you ain't saying it right.
I think during that time, like we had merchandise, and I think I was handing her a pair of thongs inside the.
Oh wow, that's good.
So I think that's what we're
yeah.
I know that guy.
Lopez. Why?
Yes. I know that guy. Yep.
Yeah. Now, how is he? Is he he seems like a cool cat.
Mario's a real good dude.
Now, did you guys work together because he used to be, or he still is part of the entertainment thing at Universal and some other stuff? Access. What is it called? What show did he interviews? What is it called again?
Mario used to be on Extra.
Yeah, I think, but he's still. I just saw some recent stuff like 4 months ago. Before the quarantine, he was still working at Extra. I think it is.
No, that's Access Hollywood, bro. So
is he gone? Is he still working, or is he gone?
Yeah, he's at Access Hollywood.
Yeah, so I'm saying. So he's back. He's with you guys.
He's with us. Yeah. So it's kind of like a trade thing. Extra gets Billy Bush, and we get Mario.
Well, shoot, I want to get on the line. I want to meet Mario Lopez, man. I'm being serious right now.
Hey, and the funny thing is, I think Mario remembered this. He remembers this interview because it was Inside the Edge. I was kind of crazy, and the first time like he was coming in, meeting everybody at work, it was like, whoa, hey, I know you. I know you from somewhere. You crazy, so I know you from somewhere.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Hey, I'm being serious, man. When this quarantine, you able to get back on the line, I would like to go to. You know how you can bring a friend to work with you one day? I want to be that friend, Mr.
all right, man. You know, I don't know what procedures you have to go through. I don't know if they have to send you through a tunnel, check your temperature, send you through another tunnel, send you
That's
through
fine.
the wall just to get to them.
I will do anything I need to do
All
to
right,
get
man.
to Mario Lopez.
All right, man.
Now who's this fine looking young lady right here?
If you don't know who that is,
I can't listen. It's a very small. I'm squinting. I'm half Asian. I can't see anyways.
I mean, it's a small picture for a reason. You know, I had to minimize the picture from so my wife wouldn't see. But that is.
I see that. Is it going to be a name that's going to get us in trouble?
No. You know, everybody. Like, I mean, if you a normal guy like I am, you know who this young lady is. It's Mary Carey, adult actress Mary Carey.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and move it along. All right, so here we go. Who's this young lady right here? Who's this person right here?
This lovely young lady in the hat. She tried to be incognito, and I feel like she tried to punk me in this interview. But that's Miss Nia Long.
She looked like a little. She looked like Janet Jackson with a hat on, trying to act like it ain't her.
Yeah, a little bit, man. I was about to karate chop her in the throat. No, I'm just kidding. But she seemed a little like she was too busy that day. But she was sweet. She was nice. You know, Miss Nia Long. You've seen her on many shows. Blaxploitation shows.
Right. Now here's what's crazy. I would like you to say who this is, but look at this right here. We're gonna give him a shout out. He don't even know that I'm doing this for him. Jamie Lim, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, Jay Star. Yes, sir.
Jamie Lim. We had him on last week as our second celebrity guest, and that was cool. And so big shout out to my boy Jamie Lim. Go follow him, guys. You already have all of his information. It'd be awesome. But who is this young lady right here? She looks so familiar as well.
Yeah, that crazy young lady is. I think her real name is Tiffany or whatever. Research, hello. But she went by the name of New York. Flavor Flav, and that whole time. That was actually the time we met. Right around that. That was that time, I think.
That was that time when we met. Yes, we did. Now, I don't know the name, but
I gotta go. Woo!
Oh, no. Okay. I think my man is.
No. I'm sorry. I was just.
Wait a minute. I thought you had to go to the bathroom.
No, man. Like this lovely young lady, Miss Omarosa. Miss Omarosa was very. She's very nice. She's sweet. She was sweet. Luckily, she got out of her time in the Oval Office with your boy. But I'm not getting political. I'm sorry.
Yeah. We're gonna move it along.
I know we're gonna move it along. My bad. My bad. Sometimes I get deterred a little bit.
Yeah. I don't see you in here, so I'm gonna fast forward that.
No, go back.
Okay, I'm going back. What's going on?
You don't see me? I'm in the brown, man.
You're in the what?
I'm in the brown to the left. So.
Man, you gotta tell your production company to send me more HD quality pictures, man.
Oh, I know, man. But during that time, we couldn't afford it. So, but
this one dude looked like an Asian dude, and he don't even look Asian. And then I thought that. No, listen. I thought you were Martin Lawrence. I thought that was Martin Lawrence. A little bit of Martin right there.
Oh no, right there. We were on Melissa. That's Melissa Rivers. We were on her show. It was a fashion makeover show at the time. Me and my boy Grady and that dude in the back. He looked like he was an interesting dude. I don't know how he piggybacked on and got on TV with this, but he did. But yeah, we were on that show. That was a good show. A little makeup fun. That was fun. Got the jive with Melissa Rivers and so. Pretty good.
Who is this young lady? I can't tell with the darkness again. I can't tell with the darkness.
Damn, I wonder what you could say about me. That is Miss Rumor Willis.
Well, that's what's crazy. I can see you and not her because you were actually in the light. In the dark. She in the dark. You in the light. That's why I can see you.
Now that is real. Rumor Willis, Demi Moore, and Bruce Willis's daughter.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know what event that was, man. You know, at that time we were just doing so many.
And now that you said that, you could tell she looks like them. You could tell.
Oh, like straight down the middle. Straight down the middle.
Straight down the middle. Hey, Charles in charge. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Yeah, Scott Baio.
Scott Baio, yeah. Yeah. Like I wish like some of the interviews could go with, you know, the pictures. There's a lot of we'll get to that. You know, I don't want to produce for your show. You know, I don't want to be that guy. So
I got you. Now, Lenny, I'm gonna tell you, I can see you in this photo. You there in the white, doing something look like some kind of podcast there.
Yes, sir.
Is this something that you still have, or is this are you a guest host? Are you a host? Are they interviewing you? You got a new album coming out that I didn't know about. You know, Lenny Kravitz. You folks are singing a song right now.
Nah, dog. That was I want to get. See, I'm telling you, that's all I know.
Yeah, just go ahead and sing it real quick. Give me the first, second line. Go ahead.
I want to get away. I know I did it already. I want to fly away. Yeah.
Yes, sir. All right. So what are you doing in this photo?
Yeah. So that photo, that was our Inside the Edge. We were at 97.1. We won the contest of the Next Best Radio Show host. My boy Grady in the middle. That's who we're gonna take our new show to the next level. You know what I mean? And the other guy, that was the host at the time. So
right on.
Oh, I remember this. I remember that. Big Suge.
There you go, baby.
Big Suge.
That's crazy, bro.
Yes, man. And just to think about like Suge, man, like the presence he had, man, like.
And he looking your way too. He ain't like not looking, you know what I mean? Like he looking your way. So he was chit chat with y'all or something.
No, we were talking. We were trying to get him to come on, man. We're like, dude, come on, man. He wasn't having it. There was a lot of good looking young ladies around him, so that was the reason why he chose to take off.
T.I.
My boy Tip. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. My guy.
I like how y'all have them that flannel, not flannel, but your sweatshirts on, looking good. I like that.
Oh man, he was G'd up, man. G'd up. Good dude. Yeah. Good brother. Good brother. We just saw him yesterday at the Greg Floyd funeral yesterday. So it's good to see celebrities show up at the funeral.
Right. So, right. Of course.
Boy Tip.
Now we're gonna see his interview in a few minutes too. This gentleman here.
Yes, sir. That's Mr. Taylor Hicks, American Idol.
Yes, sir.
Taylor Hicks, American Idol. I kept up with that guy for a time to time, so he's a real good dude.
Yeah. Now my guy right here. Hey, kid, I need you to come pick me up. 4617. I like this, boy.
David Hasselhoff is something else, man. David Hasselhoff is he's that guy. He's that celebrity that will, because I've seen him other places. Like he's like, hey, you're in a department store. You're like, you're looking at your stuff, and you kind of notice him. You got to make eye contact, and you go on, like, hey, that's David Hasselhoff. I like this shirt, type stuff. But then he's the type that you look at him, then all of a sudden he on your shoulder. Then all of a sudden he in front of you. Then all of a sudden you like, aren't you gonna say something? Don't you want to take a picture of me? Like, so he's that guy.
Oh, don't sweat. I would have been like, let's go. Let's take that selfie. No problem there.
He's that guy. He's that guy. I mean, hey, I'm not hating on it, but it was pretty good.
All right, we got you. This looks like looks like you were on another show or your show with looks like M Plus or something like that.
That was at the time V2R. I believe the host, his name was Ronnie, and I forget the young lady's name. We were being interviewed. One of the many interviews at the time, excuse me, with the former host of Inside the Edge. Yeah, so
She looks sassy. She looking right through. She looking right through that screen. You know what I'm saying?
oh yeah, man, she knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing.
Yeah, she knew what was going on. Yeah, we went through the whole list, y'all.
I mean, hey, honestly, the research team really did a crazy job, man. I don't remember half those photos. I'm serious, man. I don't.
Yeah.
But that's truly that just shows how blessed I've been to be in this business. This is definitely something that I've always wanted to do.
Right.
You know how certain people are just meant to do certain things.
Agreed.
I believe this is
Well, that's why that's why you do what you do, and you've been doing it for such a long time. And I think, I'm thinking about myself, man, it's like I was almost like putting myself in a box of this specific thing, but I am more not just a filmmaker, a music maker, or a person that does interviews, or a person that what's the word I'm looking for? That does all these things. I'm an entertainer. I feel like I'm an entertainer. I like to entertain people. No matter what platform you put me on, it could be here, it could be at my studio with martial arts, it could be at an event, a red carpet, a party. I just love to entertain, make people laugh, make people have a good time, or just enjoy themselves, period, with knowledge, or because I'm a motivational speaker per se. You know what I mean? So it's like I love to do that, and it's a passion of mine. It's not like I have a hobby. It's not like a job. Like I want to do it. Whether I get like right now, I'm doing this. People think, oh, I might be getting paid from YouTube, or I'm getting paid, or whatever. It's like, no, I'm getting zero money for this. I love
it's all love,
Yeah, everything that I do, my short films that I do, I like everything I do is because I have passion, and I want to show that passion. We're going to move on to that one we just talked about. You did something for the breast cancer awareness. I want to say it's 2017. I think that was the date that you gave me. And I pulled out because, my sister is a survivor of breast cancer, and God did her thing. God did his thing, and, and got her through it. And she's healthy and wonderful today, and it's fantastic. And, God's good all the time.
All the time.
Yes, sir.
All the time.
Yes, sir. So with that, I like to show that really quickly. We're going to pull this back up to that Race for the Cure, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to pull that up right now. It's about a 4-minute video, so we're going to play it in its entirety, so that way you get all the interviews, and you can get all the different, you get the vibe. And I don't know if it shows the race. This is my first time watching it, so I did that because I like to, make sure that I get a good reaction, even though I could act, but I don't want to. Here we go. We want to make sure we get that logo. We want to make sure we get that logo right. Hold on. We're going to pause it. I got to give me that Mac Pro, my friend. I got to get that Mac Pro.
If it wasn't so expensive, man, I'd have 2 or 3.
I understand. Now, Mr. Snyder, I'm not going to give you. I should have called you, Mr. Snyder. If you need to go,
I got a potty break. I need a potty break.
Need to use your opportunity. Here we go.
Thank you.
You got it, brother. As we're doing that, we're going to show this video of my man interviewing for cure for cancer or cure. Let me just double check. Hold on. I don't know why I just did that. Let me. I think we good right there. Yeah, we good. I'm going to go here. And all right. So Race for the Cure, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the full interview of that event. 3 minutes and 27 seconds long. We can do it. Let's go.
Hey, this is Taylor Hicks. You're listening to Inside the Edge.
This is the 13th year for the Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure, and it raises significant funds and awareness. We just want to say that you are all doing a wonderful thing today, and funds raised with Race for the Cure. The nonprofit is able to fund breast cancer research grants, meritorious awards in educational, scientific, and community outreach programs across the world. So let's get out there today and race for the cure for breast cancer.
Wow, that's
Good
a lot
friend
of
of mine,
people.
Deanna Favre and the Favres, Brett Favre's, they made me aware of breast cancer research, breast cancer awareness. So when I got the call, I wanted to make sure that I got out and supported the cause.
Absolutely. Now you got a show at the Roxy coming up, man.
I do have a show at the Roxy coming up next Wednesday night. I got my band in town, and I'm really stoked about it. You know, being here in LA for Greece and doing Greece at the Fantasia for 2 weeks, and then also having the Roxy shows. So I'm excited about it.
Yeah, man, you staying busy, man. When do you have time for yourself, man?
I don't have any time.
With the ladies, man. Come on.
Oh, you always got to make time for the ladies. Come on.
Be smooth. It's smooth.
Come on.
I think it's important whenever there's a nonprofit organization that's providing a necessary service to women who are uninsured. It's amazing. And the story of Susan asking her sister Nancy, will you please do something about breast cancer for me? I think anytime someone can take an idea like that was so personal and profound for someone and to be able to turn it into this, that is what it inspires everyone who's sort of behind the eight ball to go out there and get what they want. It's possible.
I'm a little cold, and it feels like, you know.
You should have worn a jacket.
I know.
It was going to be warmer, but I guess it's good for the runner. My mom is a survivor going on 18 years now. Had a mastectomy. My cousin passed away at 36, left 4 kids behind. My aunt, their grandma, passed away, massive ovarian cancer. So there's a long-running and unfortunate history of breast cancer in my family. It's very important that you just kind of live by example. Don't talk all the talk, but walk the walk.
Yes, ma'am. I like that.
Outreach, particularly we as Latina women, African American women, women of color, are of the self-sacrificial ilk. We put ourselves second in order to take care of our families and learn that, we lose our lives and actually leave our families kind of hanging. So it's important that women know that we all go out there and take advantage of foundations like this that provide the means for early diagnosis and mammograms and things like that so that we know what we have to do to take care of ourselves.
And it's not just women, it's men as well.
Men as well. And then men have to get over that kind of stuff. Men for themselves and men to support their moms, their sisters, their aunts, their wives, their girlfriends, their neighbors, all of them, and vice versa. This is Judy Reyes, and you are watching and listening to Inside the Edge.
Bam. Right there for you. Come inside. Yeah.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you letting me get a little breaky break. Before, man, I could do 2 hours. Now this is rough, man.
Man, we ain't even in and out. We only 58 minutes in, Coach. I mean, you did good. You did good.
Hey, the older I get, man, the more I can't hold it anymore, man. Like once I break the seal, like I'm telling you, I'll probably be going another 2-3 times. I feel like I have that. What's that? I feel like that old man's, dysfunctional pissing or whatever it is. I feel like I got it where I go pee all the time a lot. So
that's fine. That's fine.
That may be a little TMI, but I'm honest.
Listen. Whatever Lenny Kravitz to say. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
I'm telling you.
Ain't nothing gonna go my way. Go ahead. Ain't nothing gonna go my way. Go ahead.
Nothing gonna go my way. That one.
There you go. That's all you got. You forgot. Hey, I'll give you one more. American. So you got to do that one. American Woman next time.
I'm gonna use that one. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you.
I don't think I'm gonna try to say it again, man. I got Lenny Snyder. I gotta get that. Lenny. There you go. I'll get that right.
Hey, man. There's only one Lenny Snyder. I'm telling you.
No, that's no. You didn't wait. Hold up. Now I want to have a little fun with this. Now hold on. I'm gonna have a little fun with this. You think you're the only one? Hold up. We're gonna have
there's only one Lenny Snyder, man. Only one.
We're gonna have fun with this. Hold up. Let me just show y'all something. Just for fun.
You trying to find something in the archive? He digging deep.
No. Well, it's just gotta load to Facebook, but I'm gonna have a little fun. Oh, here it is. I think it's shot. Let's see.
We digging deep.
No. I just want to show when you search a name. Hold on. I was gonna put the Snyder cut. Here we go. Hold on. Hey, me and my Snyder cut. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait for that thing to come out. Lenny and Snyder. All right, here we go. So we're gonna go here and enter with the search bar. Yeah. Let's see what pops up.
Let's see what pops up. Let's see. You know.
We got. Look at all
man,
these. Let me see if I can zoom.
But who's at the top though, bro? Who's at the top though?
That's because that's my list. That's why. But look, then you got Lenny Snyder. You got Leonard. We got look at that. We got a white imposter, Lenny Snyder. Then you got a Godzilla picture, Lenny Snyder. You have So you got a few fans out there trying to be you. You know. So
yeah, man. But I'm not authentic.
You're the real deal. You're the real deal. I get you. Real quick before we talk about your new show, which I hope that I'm on. I'm just plugging myself in.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
But are you a movie guy? Do you like going to movies?
You know, I'm okay with it every once in a while. I'm not the wait in line for 2 days to go see Star Wars. No, that's not me, bro. That's not me. I know that's you. That's not me. Hey, and because that's me driving by, looking at y'all, and I'm like, look at these fools. I look at these fools. How long y'all been out here? I've been out here a week.
Hold on. Listen, Mr. Kravitz. Go ahead.
American woman.
Yeah.
Wave on me. See, I got it. I got it.
That's good. No, it's all good. All right, no, but Mr. Snyder, no, seriously, that's not me though. I only do the midnight showings. I don't stay 2 nights and wait. Because I saw when Black Friday hits, I laughed because let's say Black Friday's on Friday, of course. Monday of that week, they already got tents and cages for like homes, and they're like a Best Buy. They're all these big old stores, and they're waiting for like a week.
Yeah.
And I'm like, my God. So I know people do that for certain movies, right? So yeah, I don't go that big. I would never do that. I don't care what movie it is. I'm gonna tell you right now, my biggest franchise right now that I love is Fast and Furious. So if they told me that you have to wait in line for a whole week to watch it this next Friday coming up, I would think about it, but I wouldn't do it. Because I have things to factor. I have a dog I have to take care of. I got my house to make sure we good. I got work I gotta take care of. Even though I could Zoom in my little spot online, I can Zoom there. I can work from line. I can work from the line. But most likely I probably wouldn't do it. Now, if I didn't have anything to do, I have no dog, I really wasn't living at home. I was out 24/7. I would probably do it.
Yep.
But you got to be realistic. Like I don't think I would ever do it. So
I mean, those are for people that don't have. I mean, in my opinion, that don't have jobs, that don't or lives. Yeah, because I'm grown. I'm a grown man.
I don't know what life.
I got grown folks stuff. I got grown folks bills. Grown folk kid. I'm God.
I don't know what wife will allow their hubby or their husband allow their wifey to go for a whole week to go watch a film. If anything, I'll be taking the kids, I'll take the family, not just one person. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So with that, now hold up. Now I had no idea where we was electing to, but now we going back on track. But the question is, I'm gonna name some of these movies that were supposed to come out, and you tell me if you were gonna go watch them. Now I'm not saying you would stay. That you would stay till wait till the 12 o'clock showing or 2 days before. I'm just saying if you're gonna go watch these movies. That's it.
Well, hey, right? Hey, look, my bedtime is 9:30.
We won't say what my bedtime is. Hey, that means we got 25 minutes left in the show. So,
Hey, no, I'm on overtime, so you give me for it. I'm good for you.
We're gonna watch how he sleeps, guys, for 30 minutes. We're gonna do quarantine sleeps with my man Lenny Snyder, and we're gonna check him how he sleeps.
I wake up.
Oh, it was so funny, Shaq. I know he was talking about this whole we're gonna get back to the movies thing, but Shaq was talking about about the protesting, all these things, and Shaq, his son, posted a video online of him sleeping and just snoring for like a minute. Well, Jimmy Kimmel played it on his show, aired it on the show, and Shaq was like, "What is that?" And he goes, "That's you." He goes, "No, that ain't me." He goes, "No, that's you." He goes, "Where'd you get that footage from?" "Your son sent it in." He goes, "Oh, we don't have words from my son is he gonna have a good time with me." So I hate to be that's not gonna be good. That's not gonna be good for Shaq's son.
Hey.
Even though probably Shaq's son's probably like 7'2" as well, and
bad.
Yeah. All right, here we go. So we're gonna start off right off the bat. Are you gonna watch that one? Top Gun 2, you gonna see it?
I'll wait till it come out on DVD.
All right, well, guys, it is a wonderful day. Listen, everybody, that is the show today.
I'm serious, hey, man, hey, and let me tell you why. I'm all about supporting movies. I love movies. I love, I like to support my friends who are actors. I love to do that. My attention span, my wallet, everything about it is just I don't know about it, man. I don't know if I can deal with it because it's a family of 4, me, my wife, and 2 kids. Before we go in the door, man, we're already about $60, $70 in to a movie. I remember when I could go into movies for what, $8, $7.
And if you remember correctly, because I know you in this era where you paid the $10, $8, and then you made sure that you had your lineup for the day because you were theater hopping, getting that. You know what I'm saying? Good times.
Yeah, over $10, but and then you got to get popcorn, and for a family of 4, we got to get the large or the extra large, and then you got to add in the drinks.
That's when you tell your kids and your wife, nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, but you go up to the thing and you're like, damn, them things do look kind of good. Then boom, you spend another $50, so you already 160. This is a lot of my issues with going to the movies. So I'm a person that can wait till it come out on DVD. I don't have to.
I'm gonna help you out. Can I help you out?
Help me out, brother.
I'm gonna help you. Now it's a little scandalous. But and by the way, everybody that's listening right now, I'm not telling you to cheat the system.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
But I'm trying to give you some insights on how you can help your wallet. Right? All right. So number one. First of all, if you want to take your family, fantastic. But if you did not want and you wanted to go see a movie in the theater, hopefully your wife allows you to go with your brothers on a bro movie. This is a bro movie. All right. Now, if you was going to go see, let's say Patrick Swayze was alive and he did Dirty Dancing 2, then yes, you could bring this is a family movie, family event. But this is Top Gun. This is a bro movie. So me and you go see this movie, or me, you, and Jamie, me, you, whoever, right? We go see this movie. So that won't cost you that much money because now you only got, $10, $15 for you, 15 for me, 15 for my friend. Or if I'm feeling really good, and I want to bless you, I'll pay for your ticket so you get to go for free.
Oh, okay. Hey, everybody, you heard that? Helen, you heard that? Fox Roxy, you heard that, Carol? Y'all heard that, right?
I got you. Not every time, but I have no problem. I
ain't doing every time.
Let me go and make that clear. Not every time, like one time, maybe 2 times out of our lifetime. I'm just kidding. But anyways, so then you got that right. So now, if you want concession stands, right? Listen. I just had me yesterday a chocolate raisins. I love the chocolate raisins. They're so good. Okay. And you go to the Cinemark or the AMC or wherever, and you spend $5.50 for a large box. Okay. Actually, $450 for a large box. But if you go to LA, that's $650 for the large box. So LA, everything.
Yeah.
All right. So now you can go to the 99 cent. You can go to the 99-cent store.
I knew it.
And get the same thing. You might even get a 2-for-1 for 99 cents. You might have 50 cents a piece, right? All right. So, anyways, this is what you do. Now back in the day, they had what's called fanny packs. You know, the one you put in here. You know,
yes, sir.
Right, so, yeah. So they're coming back. The 80s.
They are coming back.
They come, man. We got vinyl out now. You can buy vinyl again. They got vinyls coming out. You got all kinds of
everything comes back.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if they pull out cassettes, I'm leaving. Because that means something bad is gonna happen. When they bring out cassettes and 8-tracks, Jack.
Hey, all you need is a pen so it get messed up. You can
Yeah. They no one right now. No youngster know about that right now.
They don't know. Well, wait a minute. You couldn't skip to the. Not till we got to the DVDs.
Yeah, the only skip that you got was the fast forward. You had to hold down which you got to hold it down.
Yeah, because I'm getting to that side. Or you flip it to go to the other side. Oh, did you freeze?
Is the internet okay? Yeah, you're good.
There you go.
I'm gonna tell you right now, real quickly. The weather's nuts over here, guys. I don't know if it's that way wherever you're at, because we get guys from different countries that get on the show. It's really bad. Like it's if we had water near us, it'd be like a tsunami, because it's so windy. It's so bad. It feels like my house is gonna pick up like in the Wizard of Oz. It's like it's gonna move.
Yeah, and then it was seriously, and it was like the other day. It was like 100 degrees, 110.
Yeah. So back on the what I'm saying with the tape and stuff, but back then, man, when you had your cassette tape players, you were able to fast forward and you had to hold down the button. Then a few years later, they're like, oh, you know what? Let's get a little fancy. You can now press it and it can go on its own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they don't know nothing about that. They don't got nothing about that. That's like with video games. You had to blow the cartridge.
Hey,
come on now.
Yeah, rub it.
Yeah, a certain way. How many times? Come on.
They don't know about this. They ain't gonna know about this.
They don't know nothing about that. So all I'm saying is you can take your $160 and you can really cut that down to like a $30 experience if you really do decide if you want to go see these movies and enjoy. But listen, not unless you have Michael Jackson money and you have a house where you can have a little theater, which I'm gonna have one day. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna say it right here on the show. I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna have more than Michael Jackson money.
Hey, you speak it, it will come to fruition.
And listen, there's a lot of good I'm gonna do with that money, but there's gonna be some things that I always wanted. I'm gonna bless myself. That God gave me to bless. I'm gonna bless myself with a little small movie theater, and I'm going to invite my friends like this. My family, if you will, to my home, and not charge nobody. I ain't gonna be like that. Now, now the snack machine I might have to have y'all do a quarter, but it's good inflation. But anyways, listen. When you watch a movie, this is the reason why I like going to movies. When you watch a movie because you want to enjoy the sound, you want to enjoy the beautiful picture that you're gonna see, and you want to enjoy the camaraderie with fans that are gonna boo and cheer and have a good time. It's the excitement. That's what I love about going to the movie. Now, when you're in your own home watching it, and granted, when you're in your home, you can go up to the bathroom whenever you want. You don't gotta worry about someone's wide booty, cutting through, or maybe the cell phone, whatever the light, or you need to go to the concession stand real quick. You missed half the movie. You know what I'm saying? So I get that. But when you're at home, you miss out on the sound quality and the picture quality. Even though a 75-inch, 85-inch is a nice size TV, it ain't a 400-inch screen TV with all the goodness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true that. But I'm the type of brother that I fall asleep easy. I admit it. I fall asleep easy, and then my wife is hitting me halfway during the movie. Like, what you mean? Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm just like, especially if it's like out on a date night. You know, we usually go eat dinner before, and then we go see a movie. Now that's bad news for me. That's bad news because hey,
you know what's good? You know what's good? Lenny, I'm gonna send you, or not send you. You need to, when you want to have date night and you want to do a movie. I have a great idea. It'll help my channel. It'll help you out at the same time. All my movies are short films. The ones I make. I got about 10 short films. There might be 2 of them that might be about 30 minutes long, but it's action packed. You'll be okay.
I mean, I can do 30. I can do 30. I mean, you might be pushing an hour, like so. I mean.
Yeah. I got no hours, not just yet. I haven't done a full feature. I'm gonna be working on a full feature in the fall. But what I'm saying is this: is when you have date night, just to say, honey, we're gonna save money. We're gonna go to my boy Fireline Entertainment's channel, and we're gonna watch a flick. And listen, it's great. It's 10 minutes. I can handle 10 minutes. You get you what you need, and I got drama, action, horror, whatever. Horror comedy. I have a little bit of everything on the channel. So I got you, and that way you don't have to worry about, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Get hit.
I am all for it, brother. You know, it's just with me and movies, like it has to be really good. You know, like I love movies. I really, but it really has to be a movie where I can just sit and like, dude, like it has to have my attention. If it doesn't hold my attention, then there's time like I fall asleep.
All right, well I'm gonna give you one right now. So
that's a waste of money.
You said no to Top Gun. Well, I just told you how to save money. So no to Top Gun, except you're gonna watch it when it comes on the Blu-ray.
Yeah, I don't have to be the first one to see it. Type stuff.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna do you a favor. I'm gonna put it on record right here, everybody. I will take Lenny Snyder to see Top Gun. I'll come down there. And I'll take you to go see that, man. My treat, brother.
Okay, that's good because you're gonna be nudging me halfway through the movie. I'm telling you, it's not my fault. It's not my fault.
I'm not gonna. You know why I'm not gonna nudge you? Because the afterburners of the sound.
Hey, but no, hey, you might not have to nudge me because we got to be 6 feet apart.
Hell no.
6 feet apart. Right? I mean, isn't that what they're doing in the movie theaters? I don't know. I mean, everywhere I go is 6 feet apart.
There's a way we can get away with it. And again, I'm not cheating the system. I'm just being realistic. They did say if you are family, you don't have to sit apart. So guess what? You are my brother or my distant cousin. Beautiful. You know what I mean? We gotta look. Look. Go like that again.
We there.
Yeah, we the same color. What you talking about? We the same color. Yeah.
I was just toasted a little bit, left in the oven a little bit longer, so we good.
No, not even that, man. It's just you were in the sun a little longer than me. That's it. You know what I mean? You was in the war. That's all. You know what I'm saying? You were out there in the hot sun like a legionnaire. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, hey man.
I was working in the office. I was working doing the mail. I was in there, keep them cool. Yeah,
it was like, it's sure look hot out there. Look at them.
Yeah. All right. So I already know what movie you gonna go see. Right here it goes. Here it goes. Wonder Woman. Come on. You want to see Wonder Woman 84? Wow. Wonder Woman. Ain't gonna happen, huh? All right.
I mean, hey, okay, and that's
Miss Gal Gadot. She fine.
Well, hold on. She is a lovely young lady. I will give that to you. But and there's no one like the original, Linda Carter.
Oh, facts. That's okay. I'll give it to you.
I mean, even with the fake graphics, the fake, the invisible plane. Now, hey man, Linda Carter changed a lot of things for me back in the day. So I can't go to the Gal Gadot because I can't pronounce her name. But she's just okay. Here's the thing. Here's and I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. My thing with movies nowadays, I would say the last decade plus, is no one is creative nowadays.
Right.
No one is creative. Everybody wants to be, just bring back the old stuff. Want to be creative. Be creative. Right. Come out with something new. Do something different. I mean, Like I'm kind of sick, and I think that's what it kind of boils down with me. And then I think that's why I don't go to a lot of movies. And, the only movies I really go to are Disney movies, Frozen 2, Frozen, all the stuff, for my kids.
Yeah. Well, here's what's crazy with that, man. And just letting you know, you can feed off right off of this, is I totally agree with you, man. I know a lot of people are always either going back to the well or trying new things, rebooting things, no fresh ideas. But it is, and from a standpoint, when someone, not meaning you, but when I have a lot of friends that also says that says there's no creativity, and I'm not denying that. But I will say this, and I'm sure you will agree with me when I show you this side of the coin, that there's no such thing anymore as originality. Everything has been done. Everything has been done through the kitchen sink. Everything's been done. Yep. The only way that you can make it new is maybe putting a twist or a different spin on it, because being original is impossible. There's everything. It's like a wrestler going to become a wrestler right now and saying, okay, how are we going to, what character are we going to make you?
Right.
He made every character in the damn sun in wrestling. So
but
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I see what you mean. But, for instance, like Top Gun, I just think for movies like those, and they wait too long to do it. Like, they should just put this to bed. Like, how you going, you're going to do, like, maybe, I don't know what kind of deals they had, what kind of, like, but it's just way too long. It's
yeah. I will say this, if they do a forced sequel, I probably don't like that. But usually some of these movies that came out, then they left open for sequels, and I'm really happy with that, because you can build up, because like you said, sometimes we don't realize, like I've been watching a lot of behind the scenes stuff with all kinds of things, with wrestling, with movies, with TV shows. Like I found out that my favorite show of all time, Cobra Kai, that reason why season 3 isn't happening right now is not because they don't want to put it out. It's because they're waiting to get rebought on either Netflix or Hulu, and I think Netflix is going to pick them up, because here's the crazy thing is YouTube said they're going to sign them for season 3, but they weren't going to sign them for 4, 5, and 6. The producer said I got a 6th season idea, and of course YouTube said okay, yes, first, second season, yes, third season, yes, but they said we're not going to renew it for number 4. They're like, oh heck no, we have this whole plan. I'm not going to do that. They're not going to destroy that, especially the following they got. So they decided to now Netflix and I think Hulu is trying to acquire. Of course, they got 3, but they're trying to say, okay, we're going to make sure we get 4, 5, and 6 so you can stay on Netflix. And then they're going to try to buy, what's going to take more time is they got to try to buy 1 and 2 from YouTube. But see, that could take, we may not get Cobra Kai season 3 till next year.
Right. Yeah.
And everybody want to get mad at John Wirtz, which is one of the producers and one of the guys on the shows that created that show, and all these different things. People want to get upset with all the creators, and they don't understand there's some behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
Same thing with a lot of Disney people are upset that their whole archive is not what it was. It's starting to get there now, but when it first opened, they were like, man, this sucks. We don't got, and it's like, dude, you don't know how long the contract was over there at whether it be Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, whatever that they had for that. Let's say they had Top Gun for 6 years, and they want to move. They still got 2 years left on the contract. Well, guess what? We ain't seeing Top Gun on that platform until that 2 years is done.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to share with you. Like that's what's happening right now with all these TV shows and movies and things that you're talking about. Like for example, why didn't we get Top Gun 2, 15 years ago? I got a good one for you. The next one I can't wait to go see. Coming to America 2 with my boy Eddie Murphy. Oh my Lord.
Yeah. My boy Kenya Barris did it. He's doing it. So.
Yeah, and so what I'm trying to say to you is that they left it open for a sequel too back in the day, but now here we go 20 years later.
Yeah, I mean that's true. I mean I think a lot of that too is for TV shows. I'm good with that because the 80s, the early 90s, those had great television shows. Like if they brought out the Cosby in some kind of form, I would watch that. That would be great.
Yeah, I'm saddened though because of all the stuff that happened. I'm like, man.
They set my boy Bill up. I don't even want to talk about it because it hurts my feelings.
Yeah,
It hurts my feelings because Bill Cosby told me once, a couple times. I met him a couple times at NBC.
Wow.
Just at the time that was just a the biggest thing for me, man. He told me, he's like, you're gonna run NBC one of these days, right? Like, and what I told him, this is the exact thing that came out of my mouth. I said, you got that right. And you remember his Jello gelatin, his like his little moves. He did one of those, and that like really like shook me. And then like just to hear all this other information, man, that's America's dad. That's America's dad. No matter if you're white, black, green, or Puerto Rican, they's the man.
Yeah, that same thing with your boy Uncle Phil, man. R.I.P. for my man right there too.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Same way. Yes, sir.
But yeah, like those, man. If they would have bring back what's the show with the robot? She's half robot, half girl. Small Wonder.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm bringing it back.
You could have just said Punky Brewster and stop tripping.
Which, hey, Punky Brewster, Soleil Mufai, that is coming back.
What is?
That is coming back. Punky Brewster is coming back, I believe.
Are you allowed to say this on air?
I allegedly, allegedly, no. I can say that it is coming back, yes. Okay. But with the whole quarantine, I don't know what's going on, but yes, Soleil Mufai is having her reoccurring role, but she's
that'd
like
be great to see her older, and yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I mean, if those are what we grew up on. See, stuff like that, those are the shows that you can remake. But when you talk about movies that's been, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when Coming to America comes out, and then Top Gun.
Let me rephrase this. I don't like the reboots. I like the continuations, if that makes sense. Like I'll say this, and I'm sorry for maybe not saying that question, but let me say this, man. If you are, let's use Enter the Dragon. Now I'm gonna use this for a perfect example, okay? And I'll use Karate Kid 2 as well. But Enter the Dragon, I heard that Enter the Dragon was supposed to be remade, not a sequel, a reboot. So it's a whole nother imagination of Enter the Dragon. And they were going to get either my two boys to play the role, which I'm fine with because I love them both at the time, was Jet Li and Donnie Yen. The two baddest dudes on the planet, I'd be okay with. That's fine with me. And here's my thing, though. I even though I would like the movie because I like them, it just still wouldn't be the same. You know what I'm saying? It just wouldn't be the same. Now, if they told me, hey, we're gonna do the continuation story of Enter the Dragon, and we're gonna intertwine it and put guys that were in the older or maybe a spinoff with, not when I say spinoff meaning like their child or whatever, that's different. I'm okay with that because it furthers the story. You know what I mean? But not I don't like reboots. The only reboot that I really enjoy, which a lot of people give me flack for it because they're like, oh, it's dull, it's nothing beats the original. And I'm not saying that it beats the original. I just like them both. Is the Lion King remake. I love the new Lion King remake. It was beautiful film. I like they gave one element that was way better than it was in the original, because the original was just a great story, but it's still very playful. This one, it tried to, but it was really more of a serious. But you understood why Scar was trying to, run everything. He didn't want just Pride Land. He wanted to be with Sarabi. He wanted to be with Mufasa's wife. Like he wanted to be. That was one of the reasons why he wanted him dead. Yeah. He wanted to be her. He wanted to be the man. But you never got that. I never knew that in the original.
Right. That's true, but when it's a lot of the problem that I have too when they mirror some of the original movie. Like Karate Kid. Like for instance, Karate Kid. We love Karate. I love Karate Kid. I love everything 1, 2, and 3. I love All those movies.
Come on, man. Really, you're not gonna look. I'm not saying 4 is anything great, but you got 4 is canon. You got to put 4 in there, man. Come on. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why you got to put 4 in there. I'm gonna tell you. You know why? I'm gonna tell you why. Because I bet you with this Cobra Kai series going on, I bet you that one dude, that commanding officer that was in 4, I forgot his name, the actual officer. I bet you he's in bed with Terry Silver, like they buddies, and because they're all in that war, now they were all in war together. I promise you.
And they tried to get Mr. Miyagi because Mr. Miyagi be jacking them up, and see, hey, yeah. Okay, we'll put 4 in there just because Pat Morita was in there. I like I said, man, I love those movies, brother. And the fact that the Karate Kid with Jaden Smith, I have a problem with that one. I have a problem with that because it parallels.
Well, and that's fine. They should have, and that's okay. They did that. I was okay with it. What they should have done was call it the Karate Kid. They just should have called it the Kung Fu Kid, whatever other title you want to call it, because it wasn't even that style of that martial arts.
Yeah,
it had nothing to do with karate. It was totally Wing Chun, Kung Fu style. Yes, there was some karate elements, but my God, they even went to the dang Shaolin Temple, and they showed the whole the actual Chinese art. I mean, they went all the way authentic with it. And I was like, and that was a good movie. I really enjoyed it. The movie was great.
I liked it because of the franchise. I can honestly say that growing up, like I was a little young, so I was a shorty, getting picked on and everything. And I looked at these movies like, man, I can do that. I can kick this fool's butt.
Yeah. Well, what's crazy is these movies like Karate Kid 4. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm always the over guy for the underdog. Meaning, like Rocky 5, for example. Rocky 5. The only reason why Rocky 5 didn't do as great as it did is not because of any of the actors. There's a lot of heart in that movie and a lot of great story points in that movie. The only reason why it didn't do well, I promise you this: if they would have, and if anybody says no, this, they lying to you. If they would have put Tommy Gunn and Rocky Balboa in the ring, that movie would have probably been one of the top movies of the franchise. Just saying. Because, and I say that because the story's there, right? And this was all the Rocky movies are cheesy. Only one that wasn't cheesy was Rocky Balboa, which I love, by the way. But Rocky 5 was really cheesy. It was.
I actually like that. I dig that because at the time, Tommy Gunn was what was his name? Tommy.
His name was Tommy Gunn for real.
Tommy Gunn, right? That boy was bad. He could box.
Have you watched his documentary of how he rised and fell and how he got that? And man, that is a crazy story, man.
It really is, man. He was on top during that time, but then all of a sudden it's just like
he almost fought Mike Tyson. Do you know that he was one match away? I freaked out. I'm like, what? He was gonna beat Mike Tyson?
He would have beat Mike. He would have beat Mike.
No, I'm not saying he gonna beat him. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. Mike is Mike. That must have slurred out wrong. My bad.
No. I know. No, I wasn't saying that, but I'm like, hey man, no matter what, Mike is bad. Do you see him nowadays? The man is like 55, 57, and still is just like,
dude. He's supposed to be entering the ring. He's supposed to do an exhibition fight with Holyfield. He's supposed to do an exhibition fight. Have you seen his workout?
Yep. The boy is still bad. I wouldn't even be like, can you imagine him coming at you, be like, hey man, you been talking about my girl?
Hell no.
No, man. That must have been somebody else. I mean, I'd be sweating.
If Mike came to me like that, I'd be so dumb. I'd be like this. No, it's Mike. It wasn't me, Mike. I promise you, man. With me. He'd be like, damn, man. Why you gotta be starting like that? Hey,
just like, man, I just think of Hangover when he I know he really didn't hit him on purpose, but like, just imagine like a right hook from Mike Tyson. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't want that.
There's two images with Mike Tyson I can't get out of my head now since he's real quickly. He was just on AEW, by the way. He has now jumped over to wrestling. It's hilarious. But I want to say seeing him. Oh my God, I lost my thought, man. Oh man. I know I should have jumped ship to AEW. Oh no, where we at? We talk about Mike, and we talk about not entering the ring. What are we talking about? What are we talking about, Mike? What we talking about? Fighting, Mike? Oh man, hit me some feedback. Hit me some keywords.
Tommy Gunn. Or that you talking about?
Mike Tyson, Tommy Gunn. And that was after that. Oh man.
See, my attention span is just I'm just
mine too, man. It's just because I'm getting older. It goes downhill from 42, man. You got another year left and it goes down. So something to look forward to, Lenny. Just letting you know.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that, man.
But Mike Tyson, man, he in these movies, man, he's like, oh, there it is. In when he did the role in Hangover, right? Him coming out singing One Night in Bangkok, that was good. The other one was when he was. Did you see him on Lip Sync Battle?
Oh yes.
Oh my God. All I gotta say, when he did that last stance and he opened his legs and I could never look at Mike the same again. I couldn't.
that did it for you. That did it for you. Yeah.
I still love Mike. There ain't no question. I've never seen a Mike Tyson fight live. So I'm gonna tell you right now, Lenny, I'm telling you right now, I'm buying the ticket. I'm buying the ticket. Like, I'm serious, man. I want to go see that fight, man. That's gonna be amazing.
Hey, you know, it's I remember growing up watching his fights, man, and the neighbors used to have, you know, back then they had a little bit of money, so we'd go over there and watch it, and he would be knocking people out in the first round. I'm like, dog, like, I don't want to see no fights like that because we'd be getting all excited, and, you know, everybody want to see a fight. No, it's done. You know like,
it's crazy, man. You know, we it's so funny. People want, and I'm not meaning you, but meaning in general, there's a lot of guys, especially now, that pay for all this money, and maybe they shouldn't pay for that money. But I guess it's like if these guys are good, people get upset because they're like, oh well, you know, that fight was fixed because it only was a minute long, and I'm not saying some of it isn't, because I'm sure everything got a lot of politics, unfortunately.
Right.
Yeah, political, and so you know, but people sometimes will get mad at the fighter. It's not their fault that they're that good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, you know, that's why I like that, bringing that full circle. I'm glad I brought that up, because in Rocky Balboa, in that movie, where this guy that has like that Mike Tyson status had like 30 knockouts, you know what I mean? No losses, undefeated. And he's going against exhibition with a guy, Rocky Balboa, that was supposedly, you know, can go toe-to-toe, can do 12 rounds, 15 rounds. This guy don't even last one round because he knocks him out in the first 30 seconds. So I like that element they did for that part of the movie. And they had that realistic boxing fight, and it wasn't corny. It was like a down-to-earth Rocky. Because, you know, Rocky 3 and Rocky 4, that was like Fantasyland. Thunderlip, Clubber Lang, you know what I mean? You know, gun, you know what I mean? So,
but you know, that I think that had it did have a little element to it, like, hey man, I'm not fighting anymore, but like ego.
Yeah.
That's what it is. A lot of ego he had, so that was believable. That was believable to me.
Right. You know, and then another movie that didn't do very well, very divisive, but I guarantee if they would have added this scene in there, this would have done well. Now I'm not saying it would have been an undivisive film, but it would have been more accepted. Was everybody wanted to see Luke Skywalker in Episode 8 bring out his lightsaber and go to work. That's what everybody and their mamas wanted to see, that scene, and we didn't get it. We saw him do a couple of swings and a little bit of some Jedi Force movement, which was fantastic because he's a master. I already knew, like in my head, that this fool ain't gonna go like he was, like you know, act like he was Anakin Skywalker in Revenge of the Sith in number 3. Yeah. Crazy, right? You know, if you that Jedi master, you ain't gonna see that, right? Let me ask you this question: did you see? You know, this is a great topic that I'm about to make right now. Listen to this real quick, Lenny Snyder. When we watched the originals, the OGs 4, 5, and 6, we didn't see Yoda bust out with no lightsabers.
We didn't. No.
We didn't. No. But when we saw 1, 2, and 3 in his youngster life, even though he was like 300 years old, he was going crazy, right? You saw him with Count Dooku, and you saw him with Palpatine. He was going crazy, right? Okay, so I don't know why everybody thought when they were going to see Space Jesus, which is Luke Skywalker, going to come out and start doing his thing. Everybody got mad. So here's what I'm saying. If they would have put that little fight they had with him and Rey and Oct 2, if they would have put a lightsaber in his hand, and they would have had that little fight instead of the sticks, and just actually had the lightsabers, I guarantee you, everybody would have been a little less hateful. I'm not saying it would have fixed the movie one bit or whatever, but it would have been less hateful, is what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. Like all these scenes that, as you're saying, not make it so predictable. Try something new. People don't like. People like. There's a lot of people that like the same stuff. But then here we go. Check this out. Flip it on episode 7. What? Star Wars episode 7 was as I'm sure you know, was a rehash of episode 4, right?
So that's why I stopped watching, because they start doing all these twists and turns. I'm like, dude, I'm good, Dad. I'm done. I'm done.
For me, I'm a fan. I don't overly. I have a lot of friends that overly look at this stuff, right? I'm literally a spectator that likes to just chill and enjoy myself. You know what I mean? And the only reason why I have that feeling, Mr. Snyder, is because
my dad around here somewhere. I mean, you keep calling me Mr. My pops here? Hey, Dad. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you talking to me?
Hey. The father becomes the son becomes the father. You know this. And secondly, it's out of respect for you and then I want to act like I'm talking to Zack Snyder. So I'm gonna say Mr. Snyder, so I feel good. All right, so
that's my cousin. He got money.
There you go. So, Mr. Snyder, if you will. See, now you done messed me where I forgot what we're talking about. Don't do that to me, man.
You see, I got that effect on people.
What were we talking about? Seriously, man. I mean, where we at? We were talking about what movie? We talking about? We were talking about some movie.
You were talking about Star Wars.
Okay. But what about Star Wars though? Come on, Coach. Are you serious right now? I literally forgot. Oh my God.
The viewers are probably like these, especially me, man. My attention span is like this.
Oh, mine too. Ain't no question. Hold up, man. I'm gonna figure this out, man. Something about the Snyder. Something about Snyder.
Zack Snyder.
Man, I don't know, but maybe that's the time for us to move on to something else.
Yeah, I think it's about time, man. Didn't you have something on?
But I will say that I will say, because I'm a filmmaker, I guess for me, I'm not so hostile or so quick judged on a film. I know a lot of guys that hate film, and listen, if there's a film I don't like, I always find the positive, but I just won't watch it again. So it's not like it's gonna kill me. And then at the same time, like me talking trash, this is the one I hate. I'm sure you probably don't like this either. When someone talks trash about a film, but they have never saw it.
Yeah.
That's like talking trash about a person and never knowing them. That's like me talking crap about Lenny Snyder, and I never knew you a day in your life, but I'm talking all this mad smack.
Which kind of correlates to everything that's been going on, especially nowadays. Like, look, you can't judge a book by its cover.
No.
So
no.
So I really do have a lot of. I'm not a critic, but I do criticize a lot of movies but at the same time, it's just not meant for me. A lot of them are not meant for me.
Right.
But I can't hate on filmmakers. I can't hate on people, because honestly, I can watch a movie for the first time and may absolutely hate it. I can watch it again for the second time, give another chance. I can hate it again, but I can watch it a third time and finally catch the little things in between. I'm like, oh my God, how did I miss that the first 2 times? And that's the very Dumb and Dumber. The first 2 times I saw that movie, I thought that was the dumbest movie ever. I thought it was so stupid. I thought it was dumb. I thought it was really why am I watching this? But then we go the third time and I'm like, oh my God, I missed that the first. Why did I dude? I think that's one of the best movies. Facial expressions, body language, everything about that movie was perfect. And I'm like, I should have gave that a shot a long time ago.
I'm gonna tell you why. One, age. How long a different?
Oh no! Oh, there it goes.
Right. So in a time frame, how long was it between those movies you watched?
I would say it was all within a year. So it was like with
Okay.
um
Yeah. I say that
yeah.
only for example to say a lot of people like I've done that where I'll watch a movie one time and then maybe 2 years go by and I'll put it on again and actually it changes because I always say as a person we always even though we don't want to admit it every 3 to 5 years we change ourselves without even knowing. Like there's
Yeah.
stuff I like now that I would never have liked 10 years ago. Like never.
Yep.
Never. Like I do not like no disrespecting on these movies, but I never enjoyed like dog stories and horse stories. Never. I've watched a few with my dad to entertain him, but I never enjoyed those types of movies. Now in these last 2 years, man, I don't know how many horse stories or dog movies I watch and own now that I enjoy and just get all fuzzy feeling about. You know what I mean? It's weird.
Yeah.
Like it's just weird. Have you gone through that in your stage? Have you done that with anything? Like books, reading, movies, shows? Like
No.
you're like, man.
No, not really, man, because I mean, does my sensitivity come out? Is that
No. Meaning maybe there was something that you were like didn't like a certain particular. Maybe you didn't like car movies at one time, and then all of a sudden, 5 years you start seeing yourself watching, car movies. You know what I mean, or car shows, or you know what I mean, like something different that you never thought. Maybe something with your dad. Maybe it was your dad. Like I said, my dad and I used to watch a lot of horse stories or dog movies, and I would watch him because he would make it. Yeah, there might be one or two that I might have liked, but and in fact, I hated him. Right. So not hate, disliked, right? So then for me now, 30 years later, to now just want to buy those movies back in the day, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To watch them now. So do you have anything like that you remember back in the day that you're like, man, I didn't like that. And now I want to give this a chance because I like that genre. Like maybe, hey, I don't like this and I'm going to try this. Have you ever, and it could be food too. It could be like anything. What do you think? Nothing?
Movies, I would say no, but food, since you said that, you threw the twist on it. Yeah,
Okay.
man, I like food. I like a lot of jalapenos now. I never liked jalapenos as a kid. I think
okay.
I like jalapenos on nachos and stuff like that. I
Yeah.
love jalapenos. I eat jalapenos all the time now. I love them. I love them.
Do you know a medical term that if you eat too much jalapenos, that you might have to use the restroom more?
Yeah. Hold on. I'll be back. Hold on.
Yeah. Well, first of all, man, I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us. We're not done yet. We almost done a little bit. We're gonna talk about his new show when we get back, and this is what this quarantine hangouts is about, man. It's like two friends. It's almost like my boy Josh Gad with his Reunite Apart, man. He's done 4 great shows. He's done Back to the Future. He's done Goonies. He's done Splash. He's done recently Lord of the Rings, and he's about giving him a plug-in right now. He's about to do Ghostbusters, I believe, on June 8th. And again, he's doing this platform, and he brings in the producers, the directors, the actors. And you're good, man. And I'm just plugging in. You're good. I'm just plugging in. See, I'm just letting you know that jalapenos, man, they do that to you. So you might want to stop eating jalapenos. This might help you a little bit. And I know you're not doing a number 2. You're number 1. I got you. But medical speaking. But yeah, so everybody, just letting you know, this is why it's called quarantine hangouts, man. We talking the stuff, man. We talking the goods, and we bringing what the Hollywood guys and the people that are in the business. Like I said, to be a superstar, to be a celebrity, does not always have to be the on-screen camera. I think a lot of people forget that. We'll just use The Rock, for example. Rock is one of the biggest actors of all time, but I'm telling you right now, if it was not for his production company, if it wasn't for the lighting crew, if it wasn't for the behind the scenes, the camera guys, the producers, you know what I mean? Like if it wasn't for all these guys, The Rock would be The Rock, but in a smaller scale, if that makes sense.
He'd be Dwayne Johnson.
He'd be Dwayne Johnson. So, but The Rock
literally Dwayne Johnson. Like who the hell is Dwayne Johnson?
Yeah, exactly. So that's what the Hangouts is. The quarantine Hangouts, man, is we're bringing all kinds of people in, man. And so with that, I was just sharing with him. I don't know if you've seen this show, and we're gonna get now into your show after I say this. One more plug in. again, have you seen the show with Josh Gad? It's called Reunited Apart, and they should be okay. It's about 30 minutes for you, 25 minutes. It shouldn't overkill you, but it's great because they had Goonies was the first one. Second one was Back to the Future. Third one was Splash. Fourth one was The Lord of the Rings, and he just announced with a little bit of the sound effect music, June 8th, he's gonna do Ghostbusters. So it's really cool. So he's gonna get the whole. He gets the director. I already tell you, he's gonna get the director, the producer. He's gonna get all the cast for the most part from all the different movies. He's gonna get the musical guy. I forgot who did Ghostbusters. The theme. Who did the theme? Is he still alive today? Production team. Where you
research.
At?
Yeah, they gonna get on there. Be right back to you. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So it's gonna be nice to see the crew. You know what I mean? To do that. So it's gonna be fun. With that platform, thank you everybody for being here and hanging out. We're still going to be here for a few minutes, a little bit longer, not too much, but a little bit longer. But we want to thank you guys. Thank you for all the chats. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for all the replayers that are watching on the replay. Thank you for all the guys watching live, and we appreciate you. And I'm not going to lie, these YouTube numbers are always fake. So sometimes it says 1, sometimes it says 50, sometimes it says 150. It's crazy. It always changes.
And we're gonna say it's 150. Like I see 150.
Of course it is. You got to beat those. You got to beat those views from the last two. So hopefully you will do your job, as is my job, and just share the crap out of this next week. And let's get you the views that you deserve, Mr. Lenny Snyder. I almost said Lenny Kravitz to hear that song again. But
on the fly, what? That's all I got, man. That's all
you got. I'm still waiting for American Woman.
I got it last time. I got it last time.
Yeah. I like how you only know. You know what's so funny is, are you that guy, before we get to your show, talk about your show, are you that guy that when you sing karaoke, I'm that guy where I know the song, I can hum the song, but I don't know the words. But when I see the lyrics, I can sing it like I knew it from day one.
Yes. And then when you get to it, you're like, yes, I'm totally that guy. I did karaoke one night with my friends, and I quickly learned that I was not good and I couldn't sing. So,
Nah, you okay, man? Hey, there's guys that just want to have fun. And there's guys that want to find the American Idol, and ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm that guy that wants to find the American Idol, so it's okay.
And that's true, man. And they the people in the crowd just say, "Boy, you need to stop."
Yeah.
You ain't that good. So,
hey. As long as we have fun, we gotta do that. So, real quickly, when you said, now I know you're, you said there was a girl that changed your life. Now you said that was the Wonder Woman. What's her name again? Lindsay Carter. Lindsay Carter was her name.
Linda Carter. Oh, my internet. Linda Carter. The original Wonder Woman.
And I apologize for saying Lindsay. I apologize. My brain is tired. So Linda Carter. Now is that the reason why you started liking white women? I'm just have to ask that question for you because I know that you have a Caucasian wife, if you will. You said she was the turning factor in your life. So is that what made you turn?
No. Look here. Here's the thing. I'm an equal opportunist lover.
Yeah. Yes.
Hey, you could be green, you could be purple, you can. It don't matter. Like my wife is a mutt. She's like 50. Her dad's Mexican. She's white. Like so, so my kids are like they got all kinds of stuff up in them. So that's why I'm trying to teach them Spanish too. And then when people talk stuff about them, they can know the Spanish. And then when people talk stuff about them, and they could be like, "Hey, I'm white too. Why you talking stuff about me?" But hey,
yeah.
United Nations.
I'm gonna tell you right now, don't do like my dad did to me, and said, "Oh, you half American, you live in America, so you have to learn how to only speak English." Like my dad regrets it now, because my mom was my mom is Filipino, so I should have learned full on how to speak Tagalog. Right?
Tagalog?
Tagalog.
Talaga?
No, not Talaga.
Sino?
Tagalog, my guy. And then my mom had some Spanish in her heritage or in her DNA. So I should able to learn some Spanish. My point is, my dad was very, hey, you're American, you have to learn just this. And so I'm glad that you're teaching your child that to speak the different languages because it'll help them in the long run for sure. But
I ain't saying I'm doing it, but hey, it sounded good, right? It sounded good.
It's just my dad regrets it now. My dad does regret it now. He does. Because there's a lot of jobs I could have got because of being bilingual.
Yeah, and then that's what we definitely gotta realize. But hey, live and learn, man.
All right, now we gonna get to the coup de grace.
Yes.
Yo show, ladies and gentlemen. Now I heard there was many names to the show: the Red Sun, the dawn of the rising life, the battle cage of feet work. There's a lot of different names that you got going on, and you're like, what the heck is he talking about? So can you talk to us about your show? What we're gonna maybe witness and see, when you think you're gonna start shooting, when you're gonna think you're gonna have some episodes, if it's gonna be a certain miniseries, do you have a number? Are you gonna just do it a long time? Your Partners in Crimes platform, go for it, brother.
Man, you had a lot of questions, and I'll see if I can calculate them right all together. But together, man. I know you guys saw a lot of clips from Inside the Edge. That was something that we built from the ground up. I'm just going to give you a little background and before I go into the show for your viewers and listeners. We were one of the first pioneers to do podcasts in LA. At the time, it really wasn't that big of a market. And I could just say, honestly, that we were one of the front runners of that. With that being said, it's basically going to be moving forward. My other co-host, his name is Mark Grady Taylor. We're going to take not everything that we did on that show, Inside the Edge. We're going to recreate something that's all of ours, that's us. That's, something that kind of separates from that. Like I said, we use some of those clips, but there is and there has been, like the show, I don't know what happened to Inside the Edge. To be 100% honest, I don't know what happened as far as, we all know what happens, the main core group, the two that really, have been there from day one, the core group that still wants to see this succeed is Grady and myself. I don't have any knock towards our host, Royce, but just to be 100% honest, we just kind of went different ways. Mm-hmm. We grew apart where Grady and I, we still have that passion. We still have, we still have work to do.
Is it Brady or Grady?
Grady.
Greggy.
Grady.
Grady. Okay, Grady. Got it.
Grady. Like Shady Grady. So
shout out to Grady, man. Shout out to Grady.
My boy Grady. Shout out, man. Like I said, man, that's my brother. And then we're gonna do this new show coming together. But the thing is, we don't have a show name. So if you got a show name for us, please come. Please let us know. Hit us up on the interwebs. But this is definitely a project that we just it's gonna come together soon. A lot of not necessarily conflict, but just struggles with, I want to be honest, I kind of wanted to bring back the Inside the Edge brand, the name, but after doing long discussions and everything with Grady and just the production team, it really made sense. It really made sense to just move on and start another show. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna miss that. I'm gonna miss that jingle. Get inside.
You know what? Hey, all music.
Who made that?
That's Grady. Grady did all the music. I did the red carpet. So
I'm tell you right now, that song has stuck in my head since back then. So every time I hear it, it's like that Hot Pocket song. Hot Pocket. It's the same thing, right? When you hear that, get inside.
Come inside. Yeah.
That part, it just bam, you know what it is.
Yeah. Like I said, that was the struggle that I had because there's a lot of business deals that went sour. I won't even bring that to this platform, but moving forward, it definitely is going to be not the same platform, but it's just me and Grady talking, just like me and you, like conversating, and then that's what it's about. We have a lot to talk about. There's a big platform out there.
Are you going to do it the same way? Are you going to do it kind of like this?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going to do this because this is the norm. This is the new.
Well, I got some new news for you if you want to hear it. I got some good news. You want to hear the good news?
Hey, I love good news.
I got breaking scoop that I got to read some of the guidelines, but like my business has been closed since March, and so looks like we can reopen I have a fitness gym, so it's not as big as like a 24-hour fitness or that. I have a martial arts fitness gym, so it's nothing like an actual fitness gym, but we're considered a fitness gym with martial arts. So with that being said, their Friday this upcoming Friday, they are letting us open back up with the whole new guidance all over California. So that means many different things can open up, meaning like if you want to have, you go to the studio, or if you want to have it, you can get together now. But you're 6 feet apart, vice versa. But my point, and if you want to wear a mask or no mask, but they have the guidelines out. So next Friday doesn't mean that we're going to go back to 100% normal, but we can start going to normal, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So that would be awesome. Please, when you do your show, when do you have like an idea? You don't have to give us a full exact, but do you have an idea? You're looking more like in a couple more months, more fall, pushing towards Christmas. What would you like to see happen? Do that for when you want this show to start happening.
Yesterday.
Then what you waiting on?
We like that. Really, we're definitely not waiting on anything. It's just like kind of just kind of getting the business side. Going. That's business is first. I don't want to kind of jinx anything, but we definitely have a plan. We definitely it's right. During this time, it's gonna be right, man. Because everybody's doing shows from different locations. Everybody's Zooming. Everybody's quarantining, and everybody's finding ways to communicate, to entertain, and this is the new norm. And this is the new norm. And then that was a lot of, I can honestly say that was a lot of logistically was the problem with us getting together with the show, with the former Inside the Edge. Logistically, it was hard. Like I live all the way up this way. So getting together was kind of that was hard. That was the breaking point. That was the straw, because we kind of all just, except me and Grady, but everybody else, we kind of went our separate ways. So I'm really excited with these deals. This time it's going to be legal. This time we have contracts, and it's not that shake of a hand type stuff. I mean, that during that time, that was good and bad. We learned a lot about the business. I learned a lot about putting on a good show. So it was a learning lesson, and I'm glad we went through it. I'm glad we decided to move forward, Grady and myself. So all we need, is it is just that next. We're gonna make it that next step. We're gonna try to bring our target, like our audience that liked myself or like Grady. Try to bring that target audience over to this new show, this new platform, because we have a lot to talk about. Yeah, we definitely have a lot to talk about. We have a lot of the footage that is a part of Inside the Edge, like I personally own a lot of the footage. So, you're going to be seeing a lot of, maybe here and there stuff we did back in the past, like, hey, because this was the platform. This was what we started with. This is, so.
Yeah, for sure.
And like I said, this is a totally different show, and you'll be. I would love to bring this back on your show where I can bring Grady on, and then we can like really announce it in a way, because we're motivated, and it's in the definitely in the baby stages.
Well, let's put it like this, man. When you and Grady, let's say you like, okay, we know we're gonna have it something out in a month. We're gonna have some stuff out in a month. Then we'll get you back on here, man, and we'll get Grady to be a special guest. We'll have a Lenny Snyder part 2. And hopefully you might even have the name of your show, and we can actually just we can title that there. We can title that that way they can start seeing it.
Yeah, and Grady is he's gonna mess with your head. Grady he's like one of the smartest dudes that I've ever been around. One of the cats that make you think about some stuff, man. So it's definitely gonna be. It's gonna be a good time. It's definitely gonna be. We're gonna bring back our old funny, our own skits. It's exciting. I hate to be just to have such limited information, but like I said, baby steps. We're definitely gonna move this into the new, because with everything you have to transform. And then that's what I realized with with the show and trying to bring back that name, and we're not doing that. And he talked some sense into me, so we have to evolve. And I've evolved, he's evolved, and we're gonna evolve into something much more. We're gonna evolve into something better.
What kind of skits you wanting to do?
Oh, we're just gonna do all kinds of. I don't want to say like punk style, but it's gonna bring back like the old school Lenny and Grady type inside the edge humor onto this new show. So
okay, cool. I'm excited. I tried to get an official date. I tried to get some kind of time frame. We didn't get it, but that's all right because
you dealing with Negroes, man. So we on CPT time, bro. Okay, so you gonna get this bit of information. I just don't like the eggs hatching before we actually.
Me, I'm like I plan and then I just crack the egg and then somehow if you flip it over too hard the yolk runs. So now you gotta work with what happened, right? And then you gotta turn that nastiness into a very good fluffy egg again, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, and you know what? With I know this is something that we would never talk about on that show, but all power be to God, man. He is leading the way, and he is going to throw that idea in my head. He's going to come up with that name. I mean, I have a few names that we've thrown across. I mean, they sound crazy, but
give me one. Just give me one. Just whatever. Just give me one. I want one. You can't say it? Oh,
you'll have to see. Wow. And I promise you, it will be within this next. What's today's date?
Today is June, I believe, June 5th. June 5th.
I guarantee you it'll be within this month. Within the month. So, I wish I wish I had the crystal ball, but I know by faith. My faith in God, like it's gonna happen soon.
And I'm glad you brought that up. And we're gonna end it with this topic, man. We're gonna get to it, man. We appreciate you. We already 2-8. We working overtime tonight. So speaking of God, everything in the world right now is in craziness, man. We got turmoil. We got quarantine happening. We got protest happening. We got looting. We got vandalizing. We got killings. We got all kinds of things happening, and we got all parties, Democrats, Republicans. We got all kinds of different people with the president and people that do like and dislike and all these different things, man. And we got people that are stepping up as far as celebrities or people that are just, people that are just regular people that are going online and speaking what their mind is. And all I got to say is with everything going on, you said the one word that is truth, and that is God. and God is in control no matter what you believe and what you don't believe and what's happening in the world. God is the person that is going to take care of this. Now, a lot of people, as I'm sure you're going to agree with me in a second, that, you know, everybody always wants to blame God when bad stuff happens. And it's like, well, look, you do understand there's always such thing as good and evil. And we know God is the good. So evil is for Satan, which is devil with Satan. And it's so funny because I have a good time when people say, oh, well, I believe in God and I believe there's a heaven, but I don't believe there's a Satan and there's a hell. It's like, well, wait a minute. That's like you said, that's like you saying that salt is there and there's no pepper.
Right. Right.
You have to have the opposite, the light, the salt, the light, you know, the dark. You have to have the light and the dark. So with that being said, Satan is the one doing all this craziness. He's like, you know what? We're going to do this. Now, God is sitting there saying, okay, he allows things to happen because, listen, I hate to tell you this right now, and I'm sure, Lenny, you'll agree with me. If you are in a predicament where life is where it is, right? And let's say life is perfect. Well, how are we going to grow as a person in society, or how are we going to learn and do all these different things if everything was perfect? There is no way everything has to be perfect. So I say that to say that God allows things to happen to trust, to see what our faith is, to see what we're going to really do as people that are believer of God. If you're a Christian, if you're a Catholic, if you're a Seventh Latter-day Saints, whatever you want, Christian Science, whatever. There's so many different stuff out there. It's crazy to me. So what I'm saying is that if you're that guy that believes in Jesus Christ and believes the cross and all that stuff, all I'm saying is that God does allow these things to happen, but God does not make these things happen. And so our goal is to just trust in Him and be loving. And that's what our world's. There's some people, but still the majority of people are still hating right now. They're not showing that love right now. They're not.
Yeah.
Everybody's just, yeah.
Yeah, you know, I mean to cut you off, but that's a lot of it. This is the Bible playing out, man. If you trust in the Bible, if you read the Bible, everything that's going on right now is He's showing us. He's like, you guys wake up. I wake up. I mean, like you said, there's so much hate going on. There's just so much turmoil in this country. I just, maybe this COVID-19, maybe I'm not saying it's a good thing. Maybe the looting, maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it's a chance for people to come together. Maybe it's a chance for us as a whole to just to understand one another. And it could be with honestly, with cleanliness. The virus is forcing a lot of us to wear masks, to wash our hands every day. How many have people done that pre-COVID-19?
Yeah.
Because I can guarantee you, I can sit and at the bathroom at work and just sit at the door and see how many people that do not hands when they come out and take a number two. Like stuff like it's like that's how
Lenny, you're cutting out. Give it a few seconds. I don't want to make them miss you out because you're saying some good stuff. You're cutting out real there. I'm hoping that you can just continue where you're at. Okay, go ahead. Let's try it again.
I don't even know where I left off, but basically where people just like
number two and washing and not washing their hands.
Like, yeah, you can see how many people that don't wash their hands. Like cleanliness. This is, but I'm thinking this is a part of what God is telling us. Yo, you guys need to take care of yourself spiritually. Clean yourselves. Like, it's like I said, man. It's the Bible's playing out in front of us. If you don't believe in the Bible, if you don't think the Bible is real, you got another thing. You got another thing coming because you wonder why. You ask, why is this happening? Why are
when you said the Bible's coming true and all this stuff, I want to say that God when we'll just use the COVID-19, I think he did press the pause. I think he said, "Hey, I'm gonna press the pause button on y'all. I'm gonna let Satan do his thing." The reason why I'm saying I'm gonna let this pause button happen because there's a lot of parents, and I'm not trying to judge any parent, but a lot of parents that work so hard that their work is their life, not their wife, not their husband, not their children. Their work is their life because they're making that money. They're making that money. And they're doing it, yes, to say it's a good reason. Most of them are doing it because they want to have their kid to have what they didn't have. Okay, I get it. But a lot of kids don't want just whatever they want. They want their dad. They want their mom. They want, you know, a wife that wants their husband to come home, a husband that wants their wife to come home, and not making all that money. What's great with all that money if you can't spend it with your family? Make sense? Right. So yes, there are a lot of guys out there that do that. So I say that to say, God said, hold up, I'm gonna let Satan do this, and I'm gonna let y'all. I want y'all to get to know your kids a little bit, because that's so funny. If you watch some of these celebrities that talk about their kids, they're like, man, I want to strangle them. I was like, they don't even know, you know, what they like to read when they go to bed, or you know what foods they like, what games they're playing. They're like, they want to leave. They're like, I don't want to be with my kid because they're so either rowdy or they don't know what to do because they don't even know their own child. They can't talk to them. And that's sad if you're a mom and dad and you can't even know what your son likes or dislikes, or that means you're so out of touch with your kid.
Yeah.
So I say that to say, yeah, God allowed that to say, hey, we need to slow down, and hopefully our past, which means in the future coming up, that when this COVID-19, let's say, is completely gone, and which I want to say, I don't even think there was a COVID-19. I want to say I think that was all a hoax. We'll go to that in a second.
Yeah, we can do that. That might be another show topic.
Yeah,
so.
I got you. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's so funny, like how I just feel like now we're going to something different. You know what I mean? Like
there's the lights. That's the lights.
Man, you went bright. Look at that. You look fantastic, bro. Yeah, look at that wisdom in your face. That's beautiful.
You know, this is what people needs, man. This is what I honestly think. This is what the world needed, and I just hope it gets better.
Yeah, not the killing. I think the killing is not, you know, not the killing and the looting, but I think just you know, because trust me, I'd be upset. You know, everybody thinks that a Christian's supposed to be, you know, oh, everything's fine. And there are some that like that, and that's because they're mature. They're mature in the Christianity.
Yeah.
But if I had someone come into my house and stole all my items, I'll be one pissed off mother. I promise you that. Give me about a week, I'll probably be able to calm down and be like, okay, they're just things, not a big deal. But there's a lot of guys that can never get over that and be like, you know what? I'm gonna beat this person. I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna do revenge, and there's a lot of people that are doing that right now. So yeah, I'm hoping that in the future, in the next 10, 15 years, that we can look back and say, hey, let's not do what we did last time, which I don't think, as you already know, look, I think everybody's already telling me, like, with everything that's happened in the past, it's happening now in the future again. Like right now, it's going to happen again. And you remember in the pre-show, we talked about how those three generations, all those black guys, the 16-year-old black gentleman, the 35-year-old, and then the 40-something-year-old, or something like that the 30-year-old was the one that went up to that youngster and said, hey, mind you, they're all black and they're at the protesting front line. And he goes, man, look around you. Look at this. This ain't working. I need you to try your generation. In 25 years from now, this is going to happen again, but you need to do it better. And that was amazing. I cried. I literally teared up when I heard that, because that's just, it's facts, it's truth. That gentleman wasn't trying to be hateful, wasn't trying to be mean. He was trying to stand there and stand up for what he believes and the rights and all these different things. And then he was just telling his youngsters, like, hey, he even talked to the other guy. He was like, look, I'm talking to this guy. This is the guy that's going to change the future. Yep. And that was amazing. And so, yeah, man, I totally agree with you on the whole God thing, man. God is the man, and he's going to take care of us. But we have to take this, I don't know, this pandemic, this situation that's happening that we got dealt with, not blame God, but say, hey, God, how can we get through this?
Yeah, you know, and then that's another thing that bugs me. I don't want to keep harping on it, but what people say, you know, 2020 is just the worst year ever. It's like I hate 2020. I wish I could fast forward 2020. Like, no, why you can't blame the year? Yeah, there's some bad things happening, but you gotta have faith. You gotta be faithful. Yeah, man. There's a lot of crazy stuff, man. We haven't even touched the surface of it, man. We haven't even talked about Kobe, which really that really, I don't know if all like celebrity deaths, that really messed with me. That really bothered me.
That messed with a lot of people, man.
A lot of people. Gigi, his daughter, and the other people, stuff like that. Like it really has kind of like definitely made me focus more on my, put more effort into my faith, even more, because I did get turned off by a couple of bad preachers, whatever you want to call it, but like stuff like this is directing me back to, I got, like I said, I got family. I'm trying to put raise my kids how I was raised in the church, read the Bible, because the Bible's the truth. So
yeah. And like I said, man, if you're a person that doesn't believe, all I gotta say is you have to believe in something. So I rather, I always say this right now, and I'm probably gonna mess up the saying, and hope you can help me say it, because I always mess this up. I always try. I always call it the what if. If you're a non-believer and you get told, hey, if you don't believe in God and you don't believe in this and you don't accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, and you just end up just doing life whatever, and you end up going to hell, type of thing, and you don't make it, type of thing. And then they're like, well, I don't want to believe that because, I believe this, But then you go on the other side and you say, well, what if that's right? I would rather take the chance that I would believe that if they're saying that there's a heaven and hell and you have to do this to get to heaven, I would rather do that than take a chance that if this is over here that's saying all this is going to happen if you don't go and you don't do this, this is bad. Like, I would rather take my chances, because if I'm here, there's no safe net if I'm right or wrong.
Yeah.
At least here, there's a safe net. There's a safe net that if I'm right, I win. If I lose, I win. So there's no, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So do you believe that? Do you believe that? I believe that.
I do. I absolutely do. That is the truth. That's what faith is, man. There's gonna be people that will deter you from that. That's what faith is. I believe, there's a heaven and there's a hell. That's what I've been taught. That's again, it's the Bible.
Yeah, I'll say this as we're getting ready to leave. I will say this, man. I know you got stories, I'm sure, in your life where God has done so many things for you that has brought you from the bottom to the top. And I know God has done that in my entire life. But I want to say, in the last 6 years from my divorce that I had, really that marriage, it was I still don't know what happened. Obviously, it didn't work out, but it so happened so abruptly and so out of the blue. I went down this spiral. I was like that country song. Lost my house. This is kind of funny. I lost my house. I lost my job. I lost my money. I lost my mother, but I gained a dog. I didn't lose a dog, but I gained a dog, right? Yeah. But I just say that to say that I was at my very bottom, very bottom, and I made a choice, even though my mission was to get my wife back at that time, to go to God, say, God, I'm only coming back to you because I need this to happen. But that changed over a period of time to where now it's all about God. It's not about trying to get with it's just all about God now. It's changed that. So it's different. But now I can look back, Lenny. I can look back in stuff when I was like 10 years old, 15 years old, when I thought it was all about me. I thought I was the king, whatever. Dude, God was saving me back in the day, man. It's crazy to go back and look at that.
Yep.
Yep.
So, even then, man.
Yeah. Well, guys, man, I don't want to get up.
Hey, see, he'll come back in 5, 4, 3, 2.
I know it's buffering. I know it's buffering. When was the last time we did this, Lenny? Not even just face talk, just talk on the phone. Besides today, it's been a long time.
It's been about a good 15, no, like 12 years.
Wow.
And
no, I mean, I text you happy birthday or Merry Christmas. I mean, we've done that. But as far as like doing this, man, having a conversation, it's been a minute. So
this is good because look, we win over time, and I'm glad again for everybody that held on, for everybody that listened to us. I'm not a celebrity. I just work in a business. So
nah. Wait, hold up, man. Yes, you is. You're a celebrity. You are in Access Hollywood. Access.
No.
Whatever you need.
No. I'm just in the business.
Nah. And then you about to get your own show right now, man. You a celebrity, man. You the man.
Just loving what I do, and hopefully you guys will listen to what Grady and I have in store. We got some big things. And then my boy Alan. Thank you for having me on, man. Thank you for having me on.
Of course, and I love the candle in the wind. Candle in the wind.
But you gotta love the Dodger flag.
I do.
You gotta love the pennants. The pennants are flowing. You gotta love the Jackie Robinson to the side.
Yes.
Baseball needs to come back soon.
Yes, I'm gonna do a little Rod Stewart? I love LA.
No, that's Randy Newman, brother.
Is it Randy Newman? What I say? What I say again?
You said Rod Stewart.
My bad. Did I say Rod Stewart? Man, my bad. Let me rewind that. I love LA. That was Randy Newton, yelling in. My bad. I said Rod Stewart.
See, we're used to LA. We're used to haven't been a lot of parades with the Dodgers, but the Lakers, we're used to having parades.
If you see their faces, they look kind of similar, a little bit. Rod Stewart.
A tad bit. No. Rod Stewart looked like he done had a rough life. Every part of his face looks like it had its own dimension, like its own rough era in their life. Like you have one side of the face is alcoholic.
You see what I'm doing, right? You see what I'm doing. Hey, let's say hello to my friend. You know what I'm doing, man. You already know. Yeah. Hey, but no, man, we appreciate you, Lenny Snyder, aka Lenny Kravitz. We appreciate you. We love you.
I want to fly away, bro.
Yeah, man. Say hello to your lovely wife. Say hello to your kids for me. And we definitely, when this quarantine, it's already going to start lifted up and already. But I gotta come down there, man. Even if it's dinner. We need. I'm gonna be honest. I want to make a change. I know I got a lot of people I know in influence, but I really want to start taking some time. If it's once a week or once every other week, going to like your place or another friend's place that I haven't connected that are my friends, that are my family. We gotta do that. Life is more important than work. Life is more important than just yourself. We gotta be there for each other. Of course, family is number one, but your friends and people, your spirit of influence. We're all one person. We're all one family. You know what I mean? So I'd love to do that. Love to do that. Let's do that. And we're gonna see Mr. Lenny back again with his new show. And hopefully he's gonna give the title. I'm excited for that. And Grady, I can't wait to have Grady on the show.
And it's just like a Negro that don't have all the information that show up late. Yeah. Just like one of us, just like us.
I feel you. While you're there, I'm gonna play this song and we're gonna do our outro together. But let me go ahead and put that goodness, that psycho goodness, really quickly. Let's get that. Oh, I didn't get a chance to play my man Hasselhoff. I had him up.
You did it. I know. Look, I was seeing. Hold on. Let me talk to my assistant. Hold on. Hey, can you give me that? Can you get that one for him?
Yeah, we're gonna put that for man. I am so sorry we did not show this Hasselhoff really quick with his daughter that you interviewed. Such a good interview. We're gonna show it right now. Here it goes, ladies and gentlemen. David Hasselhoff with my boy Lenny Snyder, aka Lenny Kravitz. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. inside.
There we go.
No, that's his daughter, right?
That's his daughter, Haley. Yeah.
All over the world helping kids and going to hospitals. Mostly everyone just sees the kids.
And these kids came in, they're recognized from television. It makes these kids happy. We went to the Children's Hospital the other day, and you cannot believe the love and the joy that was brought to that hospital because these children came in. I came in as kind of like the ringer. I was like the SpongeBob guy at the end. So, the kids really loved meeting the girls, and you know what was amazing was all the nurses came over later and said, please do this again. It was really one of the best days they've ever had. You know, it was very quiet when we left. There was lots of joy there, and it's all because of these girls. They want to help other teenagers who spend a lot of time in the hospital, you know, and don't get visited like little kids do.
By just giving a helping hand and helping someone else and giving them hope and being a friend to them, especially our age, reaching out to them and saying, I know you're going through a lot, but there's people out here who really care for you and we want to help you. It really means a lot to them and it means a lot to us. Just giving another smile to another person is amazing. It brings joy to their day and it definitely brings joy to our day. Definitely bringing positivity. And that's why we did this. That's why we made the bash. We made the bash just to make everyone happy, but more to really inspire the teens that there is hope and that you have to keep going and keep fighting. And there are people out there that are really, really reaching out there to help you.
You did a good job. Obviously, look at the turnout.
Hey, look at it. It's amazing.
Wow. Is her mom Asian?
Oh, no. It was the...
She looks Asian, and I'm not meaning that like in a bad way. I'm just saying like, what just happened? I'm just saying like, man, I mean, that's not a bad thing. That's just pretty wild there. Yeah.
But like I said, one of the great interviews. It's fun when you get out there, you get to talk to people that you have seen on TV, and you know.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Well, I'm gonna pull up the song, our ending song. So we got ourselves an exit. And if you want to give a shout out to anybody, you go ahead and do that right now, Mr. Snyder. Mr. Snyder.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to my boy Grady. You already know what it is, man. We're gonna get this stuff started. So be on the lookout for the show. Just everybody, family. You know, one love, my wife, kids, parents, in-laws, everybody, my friends. Hey, be on the lookout. We ain't got a name, but be on the lookout. We got a show. And this is not Inside the Edge. Want to make that 100% clear. That was in the past. We're moving forward. We're moving forward. We're moving to a new dimension. I tell you that.
New dimension, new era. Now, I'm not gonna obviously force myself, but obviously you have to talk to your colleagues. To that, your boy Grady, of course, your partner in crime. Hopefully, I can be one of the guests. You know, I don't know if I can be one of the first ones. I would be honored, but if not, let me know. You just gave me the heads up.
Hey, before we even launch it, you're gonna know. Be like, hey man, what date you want? You want first date or one? The second.
Dude, if I be brand new, oh heck yeah, I want to be the first one. I'll call it right now. Yeah.
All right.
I heard someone told me this. They're like, and I learned this the other day. It's really weird. If you want something, you might just ask. Don't hint. Just ask. So I'm gonna start asking now. I'm done hinting.
Why pussyfoot around the conversation? You know what? Hey, you know what? This is one of my mantras in life. Closed mouths don't get fed.
Wow, I like that. See, I learned something.
I didn't come up with it, but it just totally made sense when I heard that. Closed mouths don't get fed. Like, you know what? People ask me, oh man, there's such and such, but like, say something. It's a 50-50 chance they're going to say yay or nay. Half the time, like, yay. Half the time, with my charisma, my good looks, they going to say yes.
Yeah. That's that smile. Well, man, I can't say enough. Lenny Snyder, a.k.a. Lenny Kravitz, fly away. That rhyme ain't the player. But, hey, we appreciate you, man. I love you. I'll call you after this just to chit-chat with you, man. But we appreciate you. Love you. We're gonna get that song on really quickly just to get it going. Ladies and gentlemen, let's enjoy the goodness of you already know what. Quarantine Hangouts our special guest, Lenny Snyder,
Some real growth. They pay
with
you
all
for your
access
value, living to get both.
and all the access
How you
shows they
know
got
when it's
going
the
on,
end of the
Hollywood,
show? You bring the
Access
cash
Hollywood,
back, last bow, outro.
and of course,
Either you pay
our
attention
celebrity
or get
edition here
ghost.
tonight.
They ain't for the snitching, you burning it
And of
like
course,
a
your
ghost.
host, which is
You just
myself,
hungering and running it like
Mr.
a
Alan G.
fast
Mosier.
tail between your legs and trying
We
to
see
get
all
the
the big
post.
namers he be up there with. I still like that
No
Carmen
joke.
Electra
You
picture.
90 at the free
I'm
throw,
jealous
bet
to have that photo.
Listen, you guessing, I'm
Yeah,
not
that's a
finessing.
good group of people right there you got, man. That's nice. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you. We appreciate you. We love you. And we going to keep it rolling. Curtain call. That song is good, man. That song is good. Yes, sir.
Got the light on.
Yeah. All right, say goodnight there, Mr. Letty.
Peace out, everybody. Thank you for sitting on. Thank you.
Take your bow. Take your
Much
bow.
love. Much love.
Be safe. Be safe out there in LA. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man. I love this. Styko, man, I appreciate you. Styko, I appreciate you giving us this song to use, man. You guys go to Styko TV on YouTube. Styko, STYCO TV, and you need to go to this song Curtain Call and give this more views, guys. Give it more views. It's the jam. Very positive rapper. Very positive in what he talks about. I love positive, man. Positivity. I understand about negativity, but we already are negative. So we got to get that positive in there, man. Appreciate that. Yeah. Again, thank everybody here. Helen Callie, Little Mamas, Foxy Roxy, Elijah, Chalino, all you guys that are here, whether you be on the replay or on the live, man. Smoking Joe, Jervis. Thank you guys very much. It's our curtain call, y'all. We will see you guys on the next one, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you on the next one. Have a wonderful, wonderful night, guys. God bless. Peace.
Beauty is a gift. Meet me to condescend and I'm gonna plead the fifth. Truth here and make me fantasize.